has to be done after the lineups are revealed.
Okay.
That team. Okay, we're back.
Welcome back, everybody.
So to just quickly finish, so if there is an emergency subbing, then that team will receive a flat -30 penalty for that game, meaning that if there is a swap or if there is a sub, then that team will receive a -40 penalty, and that game won't matter for that team. So even if they get plus 100 or -100, they will still get the flat -40. So that's why now freewheeling is starting with 20 points rather than 60. And the penalty is applied to game 3, and the team captain decided to, well, the protocol is to to provide the team a sub from the reserve list, and which will happen. So someone outside of the W League will play for freewheeling, and their score for that game won't matter.
Ooh, so yeah, that explains the change in freewheeling score here.
Yeah. So that's the little story about the standing.
All right. That being said, our sub here for freewheeling Popta is our first dealer in this game.
Oh no, the Popte is the a regular player. So
Okay.
the subbing will happen in game 3,
I
not
see.
right now.
Okay. So Popta is our regular freewheeling player. My apologies. First dealer.
No worries.
It's been 8-9 discards. Unfortunately for them, their hand still looks like it could have been right off the start. But our other players are not so slow here. Techno Turtle seems to be 2 away with a decent hand, almost half flush, but not quite. Across, Zethira has the pair of East, but did not call the third East, because I guess it's her only pair. And on the left, Feds the Freds, already Tempai, waiting for 3 pin or Green Dragon.
If that hand wins, I think we can see a clear big win. Is that a confirmed Haneman, I think?
Yeah, there's 4 Dora and a Ricci. And that makes 5.
They need Hatsu for Haneman also.
That's true.
Brain is not working. 5 is not equal to 6.
Unfortunately for Feds, Techno Turtle is taking hostage the Hatsu, and Zetira chase with 4-pin East Shanpon.
This is going to be very interesting. Zethira now waiting on the East that she passed up in the previous hand. Now she has another pair to wait for it. And it is still in the wall. Oh, another Tempa. Not quite. 1 away.
Oh, decides to not take the Shantan.
Yeah,
What do you guys think about Feds and Zetira wait? When you see, before the Richie, Pinzu seems a bit expensive. What do you think about going Shanpan with the expensive suit? Especially when one side of their weight is next to the Dora.
Well, I think it's more of a matter of what they drew. I think it's fine to take the faster weight. You can see Feds here hasn't even drawn anything that would help their weight. I can see with the shape they have in Pinzu that there's a lot of room for improvement on it. And I guess they could still win on the Green Dragon because they'd have Yaku there. But I don't hate the Ricci to get the 3-pin. I don't hate it. And with Zethira, I don't think there's that much room for improvement on it. Plus, you want the value. Same with Feds. You want the value from the extra Yakuhai. One more chance. Ooh.
Oh,
no
Popte decided to not take the Tempai. They had Tempai, but they had to push 1 pin, and they decided to break Tempai.
Yeah, 1 pin looking extremely dangerous right beside the door there.
Yeah.
It's a very scary question. Do you want to risk the plus 1,000 points for a possible Mangan dealer? Mangan deal in? Like, yes, it's East 1, but think of the nerves that you're in that situation. If I deal into 8k right now, will my teammates hate me?
Oh, we have the Kyushu Kyuhai, the 9 terminal draw right off the bat. Unfortunate for Popta there, who had a really solid hand. Popta's hand is still okay, I suppose. Techno Turtle has a triplet in their dealer hand, as well as a Dora sitting, the 6 mon sitting beside the 8/8 mon. A lot of isolated honors though, so that's going to be tough. Zithria's hand looks almost the same as her East 1 hand. Actually, you can have the 2/3 mon and the 7/8/9 mon, but the rest of the hand, I guess, is not the same. She has a 4/5 pin with a red Dora though, so that's kind of cool. Across the table, we might see 1, 2, 3 Sanshoku, the triples from Feds the Freds. And on the left, Popta, as I said, has an okay hand, has drawn the second green dragon to go with it. So we might see all green? I don't know.
All green.
Yeah, all of
That
Popta's
would be
good
crazy.
all of Popta's good shapes are all green shapes right now. Like none of the other
Oh.
tiles are actually in good shapes.
I was gonna say maybe Manhunt Chitoy, but then the pun happened.
Yeah, we're looking for all green. Popta believes.
The issue is that they only have 4 blocks for all green, and they need a lot. They need to draw at least 3 tiles that give them all greenish content.
Yeah, unfortunately for them, 2 of the 6 so already in other players' hands. Okay, that is not an all green tile, so the all green dream is dead. Goodbye, all
Aw.
green.
That would be a great way to start the game.
That would be
Oh, yeah.
beautiful. That peacock there with those red legs.
Greening the fun.
Yeah.
And I think Popte has the fastest hand, since they can core almost anything. Well, not maybe all, because like I don't think they will pawn 8 so, but when you can open a hand, you will be a bit faster than anyone else. Now they can be contested by Techno Turtle with
Yeah.
that. high pawn.
Techno Turtle is 1 away from Tempai, but they do need to discard Dora to do it. Popta just
Ooh.
discarding a red 5 mon. No thought. Just go for Honitsu.
That's interesting.
Already had their decision made. Quick drop. Oh, there it is. There's the pawn you were
Oh.
talking about. And this is
Oh.
Tempai. This is the option that we were talking about. Techno Turtle does go for Tempai. 1 Han Tempai. Dora is dropped. 3 pin weight. 2 left in the wall.
Non-zero chance that Feds might have to drop that if they get Tempai.
Yep, definitely true. There's a
Yeah.
lot of different pairs. Oh, but
Yeah,
not if
here we
Popta
go.
drops it first.
忍法展望盗みの術吐く
So we've got a small hand, but it keeps Techno's dealer.
Yeah, every range shine is worth a lot.
It
in
also
the
puts them
semifinals.
in the lead here.
Oh wow, what a hand.
Look at this.
Yeah,
Wow.
this is a Renchon worth taking a 1 Han hand for.
Very
Already full-
shiny.
Already 4 pairs, possibly Peko, Dora 3. Wow.
Yeah, 2 away from
Yeah,
Tempai. Even that might lock in another Dora for Techno Turtle. It's gonna be a little bit weird, but we would have to say goodbye to the 3, so goodbye. But Techno
So I-
Turtle
I-
hasn't done that yet.
Yeah, I have a question for you guys. So, Techno Turtle, even if it's far away, oh, never mind. I was gonna say maybe they have a 5, 6, 7 Sanchoku chance, and my question would have been, what would you do if you had 5 Sodra?
Ooh.
But then
I think,
nobody cares because 7 former
I
happened.
think I would probably let it go. I think the 5, 6, 7 Sanshoku is a little bit too far. You need to hit 3 different sides on the perfect single tile.
Yeah,
And the
that's
hand is
true.
worth enough already.
Yeah. I actually thought you were specifically gonna ask, would you go for Chitoy here? Like, as soon
No,
as
it's never Cheetoy here.
Dang. He said
I don't
never
think that's
Chitoy too.
Cheetoy.
Alright, so
Wow.
interesting. Zethira is pulling up on a full straight, one away from a full straight Tempai. She will need the 4-mon instead of the 7-mon, but it's there. Across the
Would
table.
you lock the 5-pin in hand by discarding 6-pin, or do you prefer the perfect Ishanten?
Yeah, I think I would probably cut the 6-pin there, because the thing is, you have the perfect Ishanten with the 5-mon in the hand anyway, that she discarded. But, yes, Zethira wants to lock in the full straight instead.
Yeah.
And you can see the 5-pin being switched with the 6-pin here, so it guarantees Zethira using the 5-pin Dora. Popped his first to Tempai though. 1 4-mon weight, that's a pretty good weight. Hand is only worth 1 Han, but definitely a spoiler here. Definitely could spoil these other players' big hands dreams. Our dealer with a 3 Dora. Our Shimocha, our right player here with the full straight and an extra Dora. And now Feds the Freds. Possible con opportunity. Oh, maybe going for the full flush, but that's going to deal in if they go all the way.
Yeah.
I guess technically they're just 1 away from Tempai if they con the 1s. Yeah, they draw 4 so
they
or
might con.
3-mon and con. Okay, this is locks in the full flush, and that means Feds is gonna deal in.
Yeah.
the hammer.
That's fine. This is only 1 Han. It could have been worse. So
Yeah, opted not quite enough to overtake even with the 3 Honba.
Well, I mean, I guess everyone wouldn't know, but the fact that Techno Turtle or Zethria couldn't get their big hand, I think they should be happy. Like 1,000 dealing, I think that's a very easy way out of that hand.
Yeah. Suppose Feds doesn't know how lucky they were, I guess. Zethira starting out with a nice dealer hand here. Not really any value yet, but the 2-pin is attached to the 3-pin, which is Dora this round. Another good draw. On the right, Feds the Freds also drawing well. We might actually see that 5, 6, 7 Sanchoku this time. Across the table, Popta might have a 6, 7, 8 Sanchoku. It's pretty far away though. And then on the left, Techno Turtle has 2 Dora shining in their hand and a lot of good shapes. They have 2 isolated honor tiles, but they're starting to move to Tempai.
Doesn't really seem like this is a hand anyone can call too much. Is there like I think Popte can try to force a Tanyao? Ooh, actually that looks like a Tanyao force now.
Yeah, that's an interesting discard. Cutting a pair shape, but Popta already has 2 other pairs. So I think it makes sense. Popta had 6 blocks here, cut it down to 5 blocks. And can still use a 5-pin here to do 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 pin. Huge draw there. I'm gonna cut the last non-Tanya, the last outside tile.
I'm just curious, do you call for Tempai with a hand like that? Or do you think 1,000 is too cheap with the bad weight?
It's a tough one. Because the weights aren't that great regardless, but the points are gonna be a lot worse if you call. If you reach, you have the chance for obviously Ipatsu and Urodora and Sumo, because you can only get Sumo with a closed hand. I think as it gets closer to the end of the second row, I would call.
Yeah.
Because the chances of winning get lower the longer you take, especially as you said, all the weights are bad.
Interestingly, Techno doesn't take the extra 2-pin, just wants to confirm the pair in the 1-man instead of a possible Tanyao shift with a 1-1 drop. I guess you lose a Shantan in that way. Do you think it's stupid to just drop a 1-1 and possibly say, I want to call open?
Definitely a little bit slow here without any other pairs. Okay, doesn't even want the triplet of 5s. Keeping the green dragon. This is a safety move here. Turtle protecting their first place. It might be a little early to be thinking about protecting first place. But regardless, that's what
Yeah.
seems to be happening.
Gonna say, I wanted to see some content, but maybe that content would have helped the dealer Ricci a bit too much.
That's true. Even without the con, it's a 2, 3, 4, 5 shape with a triplet of 5s. It would have moved them closer to Tempai. But they are not willing to push here. Now the dealer's in Ricci, I see even less reason for Techno Turtle to push. This is a Dora wait. There were 2 left. Now there's 1. Techno Turtle has drawn one of them.
That's scary. If you get 3 so here, what are you gonna do?
It's a good question. I think with a hand like this, Techno would probably end up going for it. Although we have seen them folding when I didn't expect, so maybe they won't. Oh, they drew it!
Oh my god.
Wait, that's not 3-so though. Yeah, this allows them to switch to Tanya and use the 3-so and deal safe 1-mons out twice in a row. Zethira just missing both Doras and both of them winding up in Techno Turtle's hand. Across the table, Popped is on 2-5 pin, which is also a very locked down weight. There's 0 left. Because 1 is in the indicator. So yeah, Popped has to have someone deal in. Zethira is not going to because she's in reach. And Techno does not. Techno does not make Tempai either though. So we will see 2 Tempai players. Decent hands all around, but no one able to quite make it to the finish line. Zethira 100 points away from first place now. Got the pair of Souths this round. No Yakuhai there, so still Pinfu chance for Zethira. On the right, Feds the Freds. It's got that nice 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pin shape in the middle, but no pair. Across the table, Popta has 3 Dora, including 2 of the Sanzo Dora and a red 5. And on the left, Techno Turtle just drew their 1, 2, 3 mon shape, so they have 3 run shapes, no pair yet, and a lot of isolated honors.
This looks like a really prime time for Popte to take advantage of what I'm seeing as a very highly call heavy style, because that looks like a very fast call for Tanya Dora 3, maybe even Sanshoku, depending on how the draws go. And I'm really loving this hand. Actually, that's Ishanten.
Yeah. Is it Ishanten? I think the pair is kind of overlapping. Oh, you're right. It is Ishanten.
Yep,
Just
Ishanten.
not for
So,
Sanshoku.
yeah, Sanshoku will probably not happen, but I guess we can still keep the dreams alive for people who like Sanshoku, right?
Exactly. Yeah, Techno Turtle's dreams are starting to form as well. Techno Turtle is 2 away with a 5, 6, 7 Sanshoku chance. The dealer here is 2 away with a Pinfu type shape. Might be able to get Dora. Does not get Dora. Gets a different 3. But now is 1 away. And Feds the Fred still 2 away here. So everybody very close to Tempai. We might see a 4-way battle. Those are always super exciting. Not exactly the tile Zethira was looking for. Let's see how she plays it. She's going to keep it. This is always an interesting shape because you can now pair up your run tiles when you have the triplet. So you can pair up the 3-pin, the 4-pin, or the 5-so, or the 6-so here. And those are all Tempais. Okay, but she does get the best Tempai, the Pinfu Tempai. I guess better would be to get a red 5, but like the second best, I guess.
Well, I mean, as dealer, Rishi Patsumo, why not?
Yeah, Ipats makes up for the lack of red 5. Not quite the right direction for the Uradora, but this is still it's 4 Han 20 Fu. It's still enough to get first place. We'll put it that way. And this is a 10,000 point lead here. 12,000 even first place lead because other players lost points. When you sumo, you gotta take the points from somewhere. They don't just appear out of nowhere. So 12,000 point lead for Zephyr here in East 3. This is pretty solid. It's not game ending by any means, but definitely can start to feel more comfortable. And with a Dora shape here, Zephyr might be looking for more.
You know, I might be going crazy, but I'm seeing a bit of a maybe Junchan force here. Nah, like obviously you're gonna have to drop Dora if you're gonna do it, but I don't know. I like Junchan here. What about you?
You might be going crazy, in my opinion. That's how I feel about that.
What do you mean? I think I remember seeing what's his name? G saying the AI's like Junchan, Chanta. I think this is a perfect situation, right?
I don't
What
know.
have I
If,
come to?
I don't know if perfect means discarding 5/6 mon out of with a Dora in it. But I mean, it could still happen. I don't think it's gonna happen anymore with that 7 mon shape. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think this will be Chanta or Junchan ever. I don't think so.
Aw, y'all have no dreams. Maybe you have to drop a Dora too, but come on.
Yeah,
We got some.
but Zetira missed the 4 pairs Chitoi. By discarding the 5 fee.
Ah, yes. Someone else is thinking it was a Cheetoy hand.
Exactly. But I think that Opte could be Chanta though. What do you guys think?
It's possible.
Okay.
Could also
how
be a
about
half
Honitsu
flush.
Chanta?
Like
Exactly. Honitsu Chanta.
The red 5 though, it's so shiny. The red 5 is almost the reason to go for the half flush here. But yeah, it's true. Popta could go either way. A sneaky wait on Tuso would be really good. Not only is it a Suji trap, but it doesn't look like. Well, it's gone.
Yeah, no, it's
Doesn't look like a wait. Yeah, Popta
Yeah.
found a Pinzu tile to match the red 5 and went down that route.
So far, this is a close game for second place, unless Zetura managed to deal in somewhere.
I wonder if Feds will start calling.
Maybe. What would you call, by the way? 4-so only? Or 4-pin, 7-pin? Or 8-so?
Dora.
Yeah, it's probably most likely just 4 so on a hand like this.
But yeah, Forso and Dora, those two are good cheese if I think in general.
That's
Now, even the 8, I would actually even say 8-so or 7-month Pong is now fine. Just because, yeah, especially with Techno calling that, you gotta speed up.
Yeah. All right. Zethira 1 away. Feds the Freds. Looks to be 2 away still. Still willing to cut dangerous tiles though. Across the table, Popta's got decisions. Will cut the East. There's 2 out. It's not too crazy. And on the left, as we're talking about calling for Tanya, Techno Turtle started to do that after drawing the second Dora.
Yeah, that's a Chi.
Chi de Gozaru. 1 away. Really thinking here, but maybe just let the Dora shape lie and cut the 8-mon?
Yeah.
Doesn't want to do
Yeah.
that.
Oh,
Ooh.
that's interesting. The issue is like, if you Chi or draw 7-man, you will lose 1 hand.
That's right. And I mean, the other issue is we're on the 3rd line. It could deal in.
Popte is Menhon Chitoi Tenpai.
Yeah. No, Popta still has 1, 2.
Yeah, Ishanten.
Yeah,
Okay,
this Tuso deals in. Dealer went Dama. Ooh, this is the Dama 10. We're talking about that
I
Dora
like the
could
Dama.
deal in. Oh, misses Ipatsu!
The Richie Masu should have reached.
Oh, no.
Ipatsu.
I think this is the kind of thing where you just don't want to check the log after the game to see what's in the Ura.
only
Imagine if the Ura was 9, so that would have been a Hanemon if not Paimon.
Right. It feels kind of
yeah.
early to Dama a 2-han hand of Pinfudora. It was 3 Han because of sumo, but you know, like Pinfu sumo is almost not even really 3 Han because of the 20 fu.
Yeah,
But
that's
it wins
unfortunate.
here. No Ipatsumo, but it still wins. So that's another dealer for Zethira, and it's like a 20,000 point lead now. So this is very sizable.
Could have been a 30k lead.
I guess it's possible. That's just
What?
got a hand here on the right, but not much value, just speed. Maybe we'll get a Dora. Maybe we could even get the red 5-pin. That W League logo. Across the table, Popta is moving. Looks to be 3 away. Might get Tanya. Popta might have some value as well if they get the Dora. Looks like everyone except the dealer is looking to use the Dora here. But nobody has it. They're all in the wall. It's one of those rare situations where all 4 Dora are in the wall. Speaking of which, there goes one Dora.
Yeet.
To the only player who can't use it right now.
Come on, yeet. Yeet it. No,
No,
you
yeet.
kept it.
Dora's being kept.
Ah.
Your Chitoitsu dreams are being killed as we speak. Oh, Popta doesn't even want their own wind because 2 of them are out on the table, so they can't actually get the Yakuai. We got the Pon, 1 away from Tenpai, but would still have to discard the Dora for that. See if Zethira is willing to do that when the time comes.
Probably will have to, just because Tenpai is Tenpai. Actually, there's an odds or a chance, depending on how greedy you are, or you can
Huge
just try
draw.
yourself.
Yeah, I think that's what Zethira was holding on to the Dora for. So she could make some exchanges, and there's an exchange.
But the North Tenpai, isn't the North Tenpai one of the best Tenpais?
It is.
Is it?
Sorry to see the North Tenpai go. At least I don't wait on North.
Khan?
On?
No Khan. Maybe looking for Rinchan Kaiho. Maybe just trying to keep the point value on the table down. That's a deal.
Oh,
It
Is
doesn't
it?
deal in.
Oh,
though.
no Yaku. No Yaku for Feds the Freds. Okay,
Oof.
Feds the Freds not cracking under pressure here. A lot of people, when they see their deal in tile pass by, they will just Ricci right after, but it actually makes the Ricci worse because you've lost one of your weight. So Feds the Freds sticking to their guns, sticking to their original plan. If they're not gonna Ricci, they're not gonna Ricci even after the weight gets worse. This does not give them a new weight.
Yeah, no, it
Question-
doesn't.
Question is, do you just reach now because it's starting to get really late, and Popte is showing that they probably don't want the 7-so and the dealer?
That's a fair point. Or is Feds the Freds going to move towards Tanyao? Oh, switch Ricci, the Karagiri Ricci, so it doesn't look like they've been waiting for 4 turns.
Yeah, I think you have a good point, Democracker. Since Xetira called ons after the 7th, so that means they don't need it. So if they want to push, they will discard the 7th. So
Oh yeah, and the Ricci causes insane pressure on this Dora here. I mean, it's possible Zethira wasn't going to discard the Dora anyway, but now she really doesn't want to discard the Dora with Fred's Ricci coming out just before. Oh, but this is her chance to switch it around again. Not quite though.
oh, it's Sumo.
Yo, there's so many sumos. It's Sumo City.
Well, I think that Feds don't know what they managed to dodge.
Zethira. We were saying all the Dora were in the wall, and Zethira was the only person who couldn't use it. And then Zethira just drew 3 Dora. One of them being double Dora for 4 Dora, and was able to use all of them.
Yeah, that's crazy. Fortunately, she didn't win.
It
that
was
hand.
just too slow. Fred's here, our current dealer. Looks like 4 shapes. You could kind of see 5 shapes if you consider the Manzu 2 shapes. And you could kind of see that. Not really any room to call though. The Yaku is not really formed yet. On the right, Poptail seems to be going for a flush type hand right off the bat. Perhaps full flush, perhaps half flush. All depends on the
They-
draws.
They had a lot of Honitsu Chinitsu opportunity in this game.
Yeah.
Maybe 2 or 3.
Yeah, Popta has been going for it a lot, but none of them have panned out yet. Across the table, Techno Turtle has a pair of South to go with a Dora shape that's filled, and there's some okay blocks there, but not really any calling opportunity. And on the left, Zephyr has decent hand. Maybe she would call for Tanya, but it's tough to say.
Yeah. I think that maybe the only card that would make me go for Tanya is 4-man.
Yeah,
Otherwise,
that
I
would be a
would
really
just not
nice,
call.
really nice tile to get. I'm not sure
Yeah.
Techno Turtle is willing to discard it here. 3/5/7 shape now. Is that the might be seeing some Sanshoku. Who knows?
Oh wow.
Oh, the red 5 drawn to Zethira. This is, I think, it's definitely 2, maybe 3 turns in a row. 3 hands where she's gotten the red 5 pin.
Yeah.
So what's
Now
the
she has some.
what's the story behind the red 5 pin logo for W League?
Oh, it was just like the only tie that fit in the avatar. In the
You know what? Practicality, pragmatism. That's as good a
Yeah.
reason as any.
That's
It's
the best
only
reason
that.
I've
This
heard.
is actually Tempai for Popta. It's not a great weight, but hard to improve on it. It would have to cut the Dora 5 mon, I think, to improve on this weight. They're gonna think really hard, and then looks like they're willing to cut the Dora 5 mon to get Pinfu. Maybe like an Ipeko. There's an okay chance of Ipeko there. Could be 1, 2, 3, or it could be 3, 4, 5. So maybe that's spurning them towards this route of action. Of course, they could
That's,
pull something beside the red 5 mon. That would also work.
yeah, I just want to note that that's a really interesting move because a lot of people will just insta Ricci because of the thought of Ricci +1 is insta Ricci, but interesting to see that they're not going for the Ricci. That's I really like thinking about those situations.
Yeah. But that doesn't mean Zethira gets first Tempai, and this is a pretty solid weight, 3/6 pin. There's actually only one of each in the wall, but it looks okay from Zethira's position, I think.
忍法
We
リーチ
got
の術
someone else is willing to take a inside Kanchan weight there. In between that 2/4 mon, waiting for the 3 mon. There's more of those
I
in the
like the
wall than
pitch.
there are the 3/6. Oh, never mind. There's only 2, so it's even. Even amount of tiles left in the wall for both players.
I like that Richie. I think that Richie Dora 1 Kanchan is good, especially in like turn 10 and someone has already called, so
Oh, we
you
got
want
the
to put
Sanzo
some pressure.
discard. This actually makes a really long shape for Pop to here. A really long shape in the Sozu. And this Pinzu shape is also decent as well. But none of the discard tiles are really that safe. Feds the Fred's a
Yeah.
tough decision here. Do you call even though you're 2 away from Tempai? Feds does call. 2 away from Tempai. Moves to 1 away from Tempai. Facing
Question
down
is,
2 other
What's
Tempai
the
players, actually.
this will be rough for pets, but they have to
Yeah.
fight for the dealership.
Oh, that's quite a draw. It's a weird Tempai, but it is Tempai. Do you fight a Ricci here? Gonna go Damaten.
Yeah, because your 9s are completely dead, so this is a 2-out weight. So pretty much you're asking, if you're gonna assume your opponent's on the Jamman weight, which they aren't, do you think you can win with a 2-out weight?
Right.
Which is on the 5 mon of all things.
Yeah, and it's very likely that more than one player is Tempai. Feds gets the Dora and just bails. That is a tough draw for Feds. Oh, Tempai.
Oh,
Turns it
Yeet.
oh, they
around.
go for it!
Yeet.
Yeet!
It is safe to the Ricci
Wow.
player, actually.
It
Be-
is, but like I'd say that's at least a yeet.
It's definitely a yeet. Zethira going for it as well with that 7. Oh, this deals in
Oh.
though. Oh, this is the one tile that does it. And it's out.
Oh,
ラン
Suji is safe, right?
盗みの術
Suji's safe. I mean, if you're gonna throw Dora, you're probably gonna throw Suji.
yeah, yeah. It would be hard to justify not to push 3 man after pushing 8. So
Yeah, I mean, Dora was safe to the Ricci player, so if you don't think anyone else is Tenpai, maybe that makes sense.
yeah.
Huge draw for Techno Turtle here. Fills in 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Cuts the white dragon, immediately called by Popta. So we're going to have some action right out of the gate. Across the table, Zethira already has 8 Manzu tiles, so we could see a half flush there as well. On the left, Feds the Freds. Just collecting runs. No pairs yet, just a lot of different run tiles. A lot of sequences.
I have a question for you guys. So now we are in South 1, and Zetira is already first with a, like, I would say a good lead. They are at least Haneman Sumo away from anyone. Would you start to be a bit more cautious about what you call, or what you call reach or not?
Yeah,
Or
I
do you
think
guys think it's too soon?
I think like a 15,000, 20,000 point lead in South 1, I'd be a little more careful for sure.
My response to that is yes, a first place is important, but you gotta understand the more points you stack up right now, the easier it is for your team later on. So I actually don't hate the idea of just playing just pretty normally. Yes, you'll fold a bit more than usual, but I think it's fine to play pretty normal because more points is always great.
Okay. We have some good insight from the commentators.
Yeah, we have some good inside draws being filled here. So, although it's Zethira looks like she's not going to go for that flush maneuver here.
Or Sanshok.
Yeah, that's a good shape. Will the Dora shape be discarded? That's Sanzo there. No, the Dora shape is going to be kept. 1 away from Tenpai for Zethira. Hoping to get the Tuso on the inside here. There's only 1 left in the wall. Maybe it'll come out from Feds. Seems kind of unlikely, but if Feds actually gets 3, 4, 5, so maybe the Tuso comes out. It all depends whether Zethira is Tenpai at that point. And whether she has Richi'd, because she currently has no Yaku.
That shape is like one of the weirdest
Yeah.
Yankans I've seen. Is it Yankan, right? Because you're waiting on 5-7 man.
That's
Do you call
right.
it a Yankan?
Yeah, I mean, that is the 5/7 mon Ryankan, there's the 2 So also gets Tenpai, and then there's also the 1 mon and 8 mon Shanpon that gets the Tenpai, so very complex shape, very useful though. And Fed's really trying to get the Tenpai, yeah, makes this call as well, so 1 away, the Tuso might come out here. All just matters whether Zethira can win off it when it does. Or if it does, rather. If Feds gets the 4-so and draws it themselves, they'll probably just cut the 8 instead. The 8-so.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, it comes out now. We've got like a 3-5-7 Nyankan for Feds the Freds. The double inside weight. Oh, Popta hits Tenpai.
Ooh. Techno had a very funny Ishanten. Look at that. That is Ishanten for possible Kimfu Sanshoku Ipeko.
That's right.
Yeah.
Because Zethira discards. That puts Feds into Tenpai. Probably not going to wait on Tuso. So the Tuso comes out too early for Zethira to use it. We got a Sanzo. We got a Dora wait. Sanzo Donkey. 2 left in the wall. Versus the 5-8 mon weight of the dealer here.
Oh, and if Zetira draws the 7 man, they will deal into. Oh no, they won't now. So they are Tenpai.
Nichi. 2-5.
2-5.
So wait. So we got 3 different weights here. Fed's just kind of stuck, just going for it. Oh, the 8
Oh.
mon comes out. Small deal in, but because it's the dealer, it's a repeat, so not really any help for Zathira. Popped it, climbing back up, little by little.
And that's a good
What?
hand.
What? See, this is like Chanta. This is.
Yeah, I was
hand
gonna
where
say
can
no
see
Demon
Chanta.
Cracker. This is Chanta.
Yeah, but actually, isn't this Honitsu?
I don't.
Yeah,
I don't know.
We can see Popta actually valuing the 6-0 cape
Yeah.
more than the Yakuhai South here, the single Yakuhai.
I think that's understandable since in South One they are dealer and they are right now third in this game. I don't think that committing too much and too quickly into Chanta would be a great idea because then they can draw red 5 so to give them some more value.
Oh,
And-
the 5-pin comes out over the 6-0. So
Yeah.
here we are. We've got Techno Turtle with 3 Dora now, one of them red. No Pwn from Popta. It'd be hard to
Wow.
make Chanta after Pwning that, to be fair. No Con from Popta either. It looks weird, but in a hand where I expect to call tiles, I might Con, even Diamond Con. But I guess Popta expects to just draw all of their tiles. And so far it's working. 1 away from Tenpai for Popta. Goodbye Chanta with that 6-pin draw.
No, Chanta.
Techno Turtle has drawn 3 Dora now. 4 including the red 5, but like has a triplet of 2-pin Dora. So Techno is 1 away from Tenpai with 4 Dora in hand. It's not a great weight, but if it hits, it's huge. We can see Zathira holding most of Techno Turtle's 7 mon that they need to finish their hand, and Feds is the last one. Oh, but now finds the 4 mon, so they can do 4, 6, 8 mon. They can wait on 5 mon instead.
I wonder if it's too crazy for Techno Turtle to cut the 2-so from Popte and got open Tanyo.
I'm gonna say for a
I don't
fact
know if
if
it's
that was
that
me.
crazy.
Oh,
no! Oh no!
no!
Ipatsu! That
The
sounds like
animation.
Uradora. It sounds like Uradora.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
it is.
Oh
Haneman.
Oh, Ura.
Ura-san!
Oof. Yeah, that's what Popte needed and his team.
And now Popped is in the lead. The power of Ura 3, especially when you're dealer.
Yeah.
As a Richi Green Dragon. Add Ipatsu. 1 more Han. Add 3 Ura. 4 more Han. The explosive power of Richi. Can never
No.
underestimate how much a Richi's gonna be worth.
So about that Tuso Pung that would have stopped all of this.
Exactly. Found the 2-so to skip all of that.
Oh man.
Exactly. You should have known. You should have known that Popte would have been Ipatsuya. You should have just taken that Pung.
Yeah.
The flow reading is off the charts here. Techno Turtle's still fighting here. Got an interesting Pinfu style hand. It's not really much value on it yet, but probably wants to end Popta's dealer here before it gets crazier. Popta's just
So-
going for it though. Popta's got a decent hand. Might be able to make 6, 7, 8 Sanchoku, but not really Pinfu right now with the Yakuhai of Green Dragon.
Yeah. And they can also accept the 1 Sodora.
I'm gonna note here, Techno actually has 2 choices here. The normal Pinfu route is one way, but I'd like to entertain the thought of a possible Honitsu Force.
That is very slow.
I thought you would say maybe Tanyao in with 2 Sodora, then we can switch for that, but Honitsu is a bit too much.
Chitoy, how about Chitoy? We'll take the middle and we'll take Chitoy. How about that?
No, even Cheeto, I wouldn't do that. Even I think the issue is like 4 pairs Cheeto in turn 7, it's too slow.
I don't
I
hate
would-
Chitoitsu if it comes through. But
Yeah.
I think the only tile I would see is like a red 5-pin, or even a regular 5-pin, maybe Chitoitsu. But
Yeah,
regular 5-pin,
otherwise-
you probably just go Tanya.
Yeah, exactly. I don't think you have to go for Chitoy, even with 5 pairs in that situation. It's too slow.
If there's someone
When
with a
you
red
land.
5-pin that might go Chitoitsu, Zethira, across the table. He's
Wow.
got 5 pairs now. That's pair number 5. It seems like a definite Chitoitsu here.
And she has Popte's weight, 5 pin, 8 pin.
Right. Oh, Richi on the left, 608 for Feds the Freds. That one is half in the wall. There's 2 left. Oh, Techno Turtle hits the 3 Wests for Tempai. Can they
They
fight
have to
this?
reach. Yeah, they
Will
can.
Ow.
Six
they
man is
fight this?
6 man is
Oh,
not.
no
Really?
fight! Techno's out of the battle. I mean, technically
Interesting.
they're still there, but most of their weights are now going to be Furitan.
Yeah. That's interesting.
Zethir hits a 678 here and is willing to cut the 6 that Techno Turtle wasn't. It passes.
Yeah. And now Techno Turtle might think that maybe I should have pushed.
Yeah, there goes the 6. So Techno Turtle
Yeah.
might be able to turn this around. Well, at least they know the West are safe to the Ricci. It doesn't matter now though. Popta increasing their lead with the dealer sumo 1 Han. Gets a Ricci stick. Gets 2 Honba. It's like 2 Han basically.
Yeah.
Whoa, what an open. 2 away from
And this is-
Tempai.
And this is huge because I think if Techno Turtle caught Richie, I don't think that Popte would push the hand.
You might be right.
So this this push for decision would have maybe changed the situation.
Yeah, it was middle Suji, the 6 in between the 3 and the 9, but Suji ain't always safe. And Techno Turtle worried about
Yeah.
the Suji trap when the 3 was the Ricci tile. Techno Turtle drew a decent tile there. They only have a single south right now. Zethira getting her west tiles. So we'll see if Zethira goes for a bigger hand to try and overtake right now, or just a small hand to end the dealership.
Oh, that's a good draw too.
Yeah, that could make it big. Not on its own, but maybe with some help. And all of the 1 pin discarded now, so Popta no more chance to triple that up. Gonna have to use it as a pair. Zethir a really solid tempo here, especially with what Popta has in hand. And what Feds has, actually. This could deal in. Feds could deal in right now.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering, do you possibly skip and go for Honitsu?
No.
It's not
for-
insane.
Yeah.
It's not
Yeah, I didn't notice
crazy.
that they were. I didn't notice that they were 1 block away from Honitsu.
I think I would probably take the win with 3 Honba, but if she draws some Honitsu tiles before getting a win, I'd see a Honitsu. That's a Mangan. That would overtake Popta here.
Like,
Yeah. I would
I
take
will-
9-man Pono and go Honitsu.
Ooh.
yeah. Though I think if Popte drops the 8 so here, a pin here, you have to take that run. Yeah, you have to
Yeah,
take a run
yeah.
off the first place.
Direct hit is important in this situation.
Yeah, especially it got up to 2 Han with 3 Honba. This is not quite enough to overtake if I counted it right, but I counted
With the
it
food,
wrong.
it does.
I counted it wrong.
But still, it's important. Like even if it doesn't overtake, at least
Yeah,
you
you'd be
closing
very
the
close.
gap. That's a good hand for Techno Turtle.
All right, let's see if Techno Turtle runs this hand down. We might see Pinfu, we might see Ipeko, we might not.
Anyao!
Hanyao, huh? Maybe.
Hmm.
Cutting
As
a
long
west-
as they can get for. Sorry, go ahead.
yeah,
interrupted.
cutting a west pair here right off the bat seems a little slow, but it might happen. We've got enough shapes to do Tanya now. In a way.
I think I would go for Tanya if I draw 5 pin or 6-8 so. Or 4 so. Then I would go for Tanya.
Makes sense. No calls here though. Oh, that's an interesting draw.
Yeah, now
Yeah,
this
here we
is.
go.
Yeah.
Tanya time.
Yay, Tanya is the strongest Yakunya.
In the meantime, Zephyr has filled in 2 really nice Manzu shapes. Got the Dora on the 345 and now filled the 8 Mon in 789. And now filled the 3 so on 1,
Wow.
2, 3. So 3 good draws in a row.
That's
Hand
crazy.
is still. His hand is still 2 away though. Even after 3 perfect draws that were really difficult. So Zethir's hand, that's just how far back it was. But it's catching up. Pair of doors now for Feds the Freds. Very difficult decision. Not going to lock the doors in.
Popte also has a chance of 678 Sanchoku. It's far away, but it's still there.
Yes. And we're in the south round. Oh, Popte finds the second. No, that is the last Dora. So Feds the Fred's not going to be able to Pondora or draw a triplet. If they're now 1 away with one of the strangest looking Ishanten, one of the strangest looking 1 away hands. But I mean the Tuso can be used as a pair here in order to make Pinfu. So there is
Finally a good draw for Techno
some move.
Turtle.
Yeah, got the extra west, which was kind of a backfire, but not that big of a backfire.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Oh, wow.
big moment.
忍法
Nimpo! Diichi no Jutsu, and then a red 5 shows up in Zethir hand. That's brutal tile to draw here, even though we know it doesn't deal in. She doesn't know that.
Yeah. I think
The
this is
south
just
comes
what-
out.
just south.
Is that even a call? It is. Use the 3s as pair. Or maybe
Wow.
not. No, just gonna completely cut a shape because Feds has extra shapes. Yeah, that's a safe shape, so makes sense.
Yeah.
Popte has 2 choices here. Either fully fold and avoid this, or try to Mawashi with East, or just deal it in with 9-mon, because, hey, 9-mon looks pretty safe, right? Nope, goes for full fold.
Yeah, full
Yeah.
fold here, even from second place. The dealer's Ricci is very scary, especially last place dealer's Ricci. They're on the come up, and nobody wants to give them that. Nobody wants to give them that help. Interesting draw here. Yeah, I guess because Zethir had
There is-
already started folding.
There are 2 left. 2 tiles wait. 2 tiles left for Techno Turtle's wait. There is 1 6-man and 1 9-man.
And now Popta is still 2 away from Tempai, but might be able to get through without dealing in. Still some dangerous styles. And of
I think
course,
they can safely core something and drop 9 pin and then see what they can do.
right,
okay,
the 8 is the scary one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow, okay, that's a yeet.
Yeah, Fed's still not Tempai either on that discard.
Will say it does give you quote perfect Ishan 10 here, but I will say 4-mon is kind of scary being right next to the Dora.
Yeah.
Yeah, Feds just
Oh.
wants that win. This is an interesting
last-
draw. Yeah. Oh!
Oh!
Ooh, tough
Oh.
decisions. Can go with 7, so Suji possibly. Yeah, we're gonna go
Yeah.
with that. One more draw for everybody here. Opta, no Tempai. Techno, no Sumo. Zethir, no Tempai. And Feds, no Tempai either.
Wow. That's unfortunate for Techno Turtle. At least they can Renchan, but it's still unfortunate for them.
Yeah, that could have been a really big hand with Tanya out and Pinfu in it as the dealer. Look at all these dragons. You want to see ideally like one more, but looks nice so far. Techno Turtle.
Yeah, it just looks like a casual, maybe Honitsu Shosangen, or maybe just Daisangen.
Casual.
Yeah, casual.
And maybe Zethir on the right here at 4 pairs. Definitely looks like a 7 pairs type hand. Across the table, Feds the Freds just putting runs together. And on the left, Popta. Hard to say what Popta's up to. Maybe 234 Sanshoku. This is one of those rare hands where generally when someone has like a 7 pairs hand, a lot of other players tend towards also having pairs or triplets. But this is one of the rare hands where we have sort of an even mix between pairs and runs in the players' hands. But will we start to see more pairs form? Oh, even Zethira has a run now. So even Zethira might not end up going 7 pairs.
Oh, Feds sounds like that looks like I wonder. In Fed's position, are you okay with a 1000 call here? Because it does make sure you don't get last place, but is it worth going for 1000 hand when you're kind of behind in the situation?
Yeah, Renshan is Renshan. I think it's important. Like, if you don't call, then if you don't win, you will feel sad because you didn't call.
No, this
So-
is Feds across the table.
Oh,
West
sorry,
player.
sorry. Ah, okay.
I think just
Yeah.
a lot of times it's not ideal, but you have to sort of analyze your current situation and whether you can really do better. And I feel like for Feds, it's kind of getting debatable. It's kind of on the border. I think earlier I might have called, but Feds has made some decent draws of their own here, and now they're sort of like 2 away. That's not quite
that's
1
a good
away,
amount.
but it is decent. Makes for some better shapes.
Yeah.
They're still 2
Well,
away.
If we take Fed's team point situation right now, so if the game would have to stop now, their team would be 3rd place, and so who is first? Well, it's still a bit difficult to say who will be first, but at least we can say safely that Feds might be 3rd. So they will take a -10 for the 3rd place Uma, plus that's their score, so maybe they will take -20. I think that at this point, calling for one hand to make sure that Technoturtle doesn't overtake them is very important in my opinion, because the difference of Uma between 3rd and 4th is like -20 to -20, and that might be a huge difference for me. So I would start to call for even one hand and shut down Technoturtle dealership, and then gamble on my own dealership in South 4.
You know, we're in an interesting spot here. Techno Turtle has called the Red Dragon, so it's not Tanya, so they can use the last one, so if they ever get it. And it looks like most other players will not be wanting that one, so... Zethira drawing the Red 5 switches off of Tempai, so... Fed's now the only Tempai player, 6 so. One
Yeah,
left
that
in the
double
wall.
draw is unfortunate. Would
Oh,
you guys push that?
Oh, interesting draw here.
oh no, it's Furitan. It would be Furitan on the 4-pin. Do you see the 4-pin earlier drop?
I do see it.
Yeah, so they would have been on 3-5 pin on the 4-pin Furitan.
Oh, yes, that's right.
I think that sadly that would you can't. It's hard to push a Furitan hand.
Yeah, you can't push a double door with a Furiten inside weight. I mean, you can, but it's not recommended. Whew.
Oh yeah, okay. Zetira discarded the Fopin, yeah, then yeah, you shouldn't push
6 so here, but maybe 3 so gets discarded and can instead. Otherwise, this
Yeah,
deals
you have
in.
to.
Okay, does get swapped. Oh, Zethira has a talent for just drawing these 5s when they're Dora. This is how.
This is crazy.
This is how she got to first earlier in the game. This is for Dora. This is for Dora. Tanya
This
for
is
Dora.
Fortunately for everyone, the weight is dead.
But Popta might go for it. That's the only thing.
Ooh. Feds
Ooh.
might deal in if they want to change their weight. But that's not.
No.
Oh.
Oh!
Okay, Popta switching. Doesn't deal in.
That kills the off Techno's weight now.
Oh, red 5.
Oh,
Okay, the 8 will come out safely. 2-pin, interesting tile. It's kind of Suji, but not to Feds.
9-pin?
This is the last discard. No Tempai,
Yeah, I think-
so it's just safety. 9-pin
Yeah,
is the
9-pin.
choice.
先輩
Very solid choice. All the 8s are gone. 2 of the 9s are on the board. Someone would have to be going for the sneakiest weight for that to work.
Yeah, and this is huge for Zetira. Since Popte is taking the 3k Kaiten
Yeah, it
payment.
would have been even more huge if she got the win, but good enough for her. This is a tough spot for Techno Turtle. Not a great opening draw here as the dealer on the second Honba of their deal.
Yeah.
It's a tough one. Zethira on the right somehow finds a red 5 again. And her hand is doing okay. Definitely can be quick with that white dragon coming up from Feds. Is this really going to be a pass? No, just a little bit of thinking. Maybe thinking about which tile to discard. Because yeah, the discard option here is kind of difficult. Gonna go with the red 5 though. Not the 1-2 on the edge, not the 2-3 connecting to the 5-6, and not the 4-6 shape. Just going
Fans are also as a
max
fan.
speed. Maximum speed.
It's the point. I think the point about dropping 5 man. There's, if you look at the big in the middle, we already have 1,600 sticks in the middle. So even if you lose that one hand there, I think just securing an extra 2,600 is good enough for Zethra in their position.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. And if someone calls Richie like in 2-3 turns, then you're stuck with that red 5 man in hand, and you can't Mawashi because it will be hard to Mawashi with that in hand. So yeah, you're losing potential value, but you have more flexibility if someone calls Richie.
Quick pawn, and now Zethir is looking to end Techno's dealer very quickly. Techno's getting some tiles though, able to call East now and tear up Dora, but just very slow here. 1, 2,
Yeah.
3, 4 tiles. So I guess 3 tiles from Tempai.
I think I would call that and go to Zuke.
Oh, gets the
Oh, never mind.
payoff draw instead. I agree with probably calling it, but Techno Turtle gets the payout. Doesn't have to call, just gets to draw it.
Yeah. I mean, if you notice this game, almost everyone, when they had to draw some specific tile, they drew it. And so yeah, my tiles were just skip and trust the wall at this point.
Feds 1 away from template. Popped a 1 away from template. Oh, Techno Turtle 1 away from
No.
template. This is a very hard
Which-
decision.
Which Kanchan to discard?
Oh no!
Oh no!
It's
no.
not over yet, but it's feeling very close. You need like a 5-pin draw here to avoid dealing in.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's Tempai, but you eat the Aka for. Actually, no, that's not Tempai.
Not quite.
My brain's not
Tempai.
working.
Yeah, it makes a different play. This seems like it's gonna
Oh,
end
no.
the Techno Turtle run.
Goodbye.
Yeah. That's. This is a. I mean, this is a huge decision making to do, like which Kanchan to discard. And I think it's hard to like say which one is the best compared to the other. Maybe 6-8 man is better because Shimocha discarded red 5 man early, so it feels like 6-8 man should be safer against them.
Yeah, that's
But
right.
then you can draw 5 man and have a Rian man, or you can draw 5 pin have a Sandman Shan, but you skip 9 pin, so there is so many parameter to take into account.
There's also the balance of, do I want a weight that people will deal into more, or do I want to play safe and not discard the more dangerous tiles? And in this
Yeah.
case, discarding the more dangerous tiles dealt in Feds has double south here, a pair of them. Still needs one more, but both of them are in the wall. We got a pawn from Popta. Has 2 Dora in hand, the red 5s. Both of them are isolated though. Does have the opportunity to use the regular 3-pin Dora as well. Okay, one of them gets unisolated, connects to 4-pin.
That's Tempai already for Feds.
Yeah, good weight as well. Small hand, but solid weights. 4 in the wall. 4 pairs for Zethira. We haven't seen a 7 pairs this game, but Zethira has probably been the closest. I don't even think we've seen a 7 pairs Tempa yet. Oh, and this probably won't be it
No,
either.
we didn't.
This probably won't be it either. If Zethira goes for 7 pairs, she's gonna end up dealing in here.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good draw.
Okay, East's coming out. Poop, 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 poop. Some more pairs for Techno Turtle, but that's only 3, so it's not actually that many. Very interesting draw now. Out goes the Tumon. Fed's just swapping the 4-so with the 1-so.
Oh, I have a question for you guys. That's 5 pairs now.
Oh, okay, but
Oh,
it is
Sumo.
Sumoed.
So I was gonna ask a question. So for Feds, so he drew 4-so and he slided with 1-so. He has 2 cores. They have 2 cores, sorry. Do you think that in that situation when you have 2 cores, it's better to not slide 1-so with 4-so and just Tsumogiri 4-so to not give any information?
I'm specifically gonna say, actually, specifically when I saw that slide happen, I was thinking, you gotta take the slide because the small chance of getting the Aka 5 is huge, because the difference between a 2000 and a 4000 can be pretty big, because if you can't get a 4000 run off of any of the 2 players, you're putting them in, I think, Mangan Sumo range.
That's true.
That's fair. Mostly I would say take the slide to avoid dealing in as much as you can.
Okay.
I think the 4-so is just a little too dangerous to be in, not worth sliding there. Plus, it doesn't really show where Fed's weight was. Fed's weight could have
that's
still
con.
been anywhere else. Yeah, Techno with a quick con. South is Dora. 9-mon is Dora now. And Fed's is Tempai. And the 9-mon is now Dora, not to mention the new Uradora.
Look at this. Fez has an amazing hand now. If Fez can win on the Dora of all things, the 9-mon Dora, we could see some action, some last minute action here.
Ipatsu! Wait, we didn't even get a cut in. Even with Ipatsu, no Ura. Oh, one Ura.
One Ura.
Okay. Alright. Get the fake Mangan. 300 points.
Wow.
That's huge for Feds.
Yeah.
Ipatsu. Reach, Sumo, Ipatsu, and 1 Uradora. It was just Reach Inomi, and then it wasn't.
That's the power of Khan.
Truly the power of Khan. Techno
Okay,
Turtles.
so apparently games 2 already started, so we won't have a break after this game.
Ooh, very interesting. They're running it. They're running it down. Zoom, zoom. Techno Turtle breaking the pear shape of East here. Interesting. Wonder what Techno Turtle's going fishing for without East. Maybe Tanya? Is that what the play is?
I'm gonna say, if that was me, I'm keeping the East because Suanko is, I think, my best hand in this situation.
Yeah.
I mean, unfortunately, the East got discarded, so maybe
Oh.
it makes it
yeah.
like it's still possible to use it as the pair at the end, but it's kind of unlikely at that point. Zethira picks up the second South, but what's the Dora indicator? So there's only one left. It is still in the wall though. South 4. What's gonna happen? Who's gonna clutch it out? Could be anyone, probably except Techno Turtle, unfortunately, at this point.
Yeah, it's unfortunate for them.
Maybe they'll
Like-
find a different Sulanko weight.
Like this situation, like their pawn situation was decided by one Kanchan.
Hmm.
Only by discarding one Kanchan. That's unfortunate.
Very interesting discard for Feds. The Freds here, going with the 4 from the 468, so.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Oh, the last South gets found.
I don't know. They drew 9 pin, right? To discard 4, so.
9 pin was drawn after.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, Techno Turtle can match the 6 up with the 8. Gonna do it. Cuts 2 pin. That is Tempai for Zethira looking to stop this madness. That's the Freds. Not quite Tempai. There's a small chance of dealing rising. Chances of dealing
Yeah.
for Feds is going up now. Opta seems to be 1 away from Tempai.
At which point would you start to core for Feds and try for Toy Toy?
Maybe if I get another pair. But then you have Suanko, but it is pretty late. If I paired something up, I would start calling. This would be an interesting call.
Yeah.
Dora
Ooh.
West. There's only 1 out.
And it's
Goes for it.
yeah.
You gotta eat it. It's like at this point, like you need any win because the difference of a 1,000 point win is huge here.
Yeah.
Oh, Feds. Feds might be convinced now. Feds. Ugh.
8 man?
8 man?
9 man? Something.
8 man?
Yeah, I think 9 man is better because then if you draw 6 man or 8 man, you can go for Tanyo.
I think that keeps Feds from dealing in then. I mean, this is
Eight,
technically
though.
Tempai. Doesn't take it
Yeah.
though. 16 tiles to
Huh.
find a real Tempai.
I would
15
take the 9
tiles.
man. Go for Keiten and just Renchan. You don't need to win this hand, you just need to Renchan.
Yeah, either that or Feds is scared of discarding 8 man and wants to discard 9 man instead, as we were talking about earlier.
Yeah, that might be it.
6 pin? I don't think that gets Tempai. Nope.
No, it doesn't.
3 pin?
Oh.
Interesting. That might... We might see a 6-8 so discard. Or we might see the 8 man... Oh, the 8 comes out.
Oh, that's
If Feds get... I don't even think Feds can get Tempai in 1 turn, though.
no.
Yeah, so... Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Looks like it's just going to be no 10, but that is going to leave Feds below Popta. Even though Popta is also no 10.
Yeah, I think they should have called the 9 man.
Hmm.
Take Keiten and take the risk. Like you can't be last. At worst case scenario, you deal in and you are third, but at this point, you would lose a few thousand points and that's it.
So Zethira and her magic double Dora drawing skills. Whenever the red 5 is Dora, you know Zethira can pick it up. Taking first in this game 1 of the semifinals. For Team Ritsu-san, Popta for freewheeling, getting a sizable 9.8 for second place. Feds the Freds. It's like a positive third, but negative after Uma. And then Techno Turtle, unfortunately, minus 44.3 for Chun Marks the Spot. So Chun Marks the Spot is going to need to do some work to come back in this game. Oof.
The fact that a shit like that's not even 1,000 point difference if you look at raw score. Uma wise, that makes a huge difference. Oh gosh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. It looks like the second games have already started. Kodo, which one
Yeah.
should we watch? We've got the Kinotora Malkavo Dark Boss Bayonetta game, and we have the Tomi, Kori, Akira, and Daleks game.
Well, we can go for table 2, so with the Malkav game, and then depending on the standing, we will check. We'll check which game 3 is more interesting.
Alright.
And I've sent you the text file in DM.
Okay.
Oh, that's already a Richie from Malkav waiting on 7 pin. So Richie, Tanya, Dora 2. And it's live. 3 in the wall. Do you think that Dark Boss should try to fight this Richie demo cracker?
Let's see. Based on the hands, I have to say, as the dealer Dark Boss, if you can get the green pong, I think you take the pong and you have to chase this because you have
here we go.
enough safe tiles to push against. Like if you want, if you 2 pin will probably pass because of Suji, and you want to keep your dealership. Like you probably don't want to drop anything too dangerous. But if you can get Tenpai, who cares? Oh,
Yeah,
who cares?
Code into Tsumo.
Who cares?
Code into Tsumo.
I should stop talking. Whenever I talk, it doesn't matter. People just sumo after I start talking.
Yeah. Otherwise, the teams will blame you for cursing their teammates.
Oh
Hey,
no, the commentator.
It's worth thinking about. This is our job to intellectually stimulate the audience.
That's true.
So now we have Bayonetta as dealer, our Adept 3 representative here in the playoffs. Sometimes when you have players of all those pools above you watching you play for the team, it can be tough, but Bayonetta is doing decently here. Second place going into East 4, and the game's pretty close. We have a Dark Boss on the table, is a team captain for Yamaui no Hana, currently last place on the table. So they've got a little bit of work to do, sending in their captain to do that work. Although the team order was announced in advance, right?
Yeah. All the teams were announced in advance. They had to submit the lineups on Thursday, and on Friday I published the lineups.
Right.
So that everyone has one day to prepare for the matchups, study the players, and so on.
Right. Also, we've got Tanya Dora 2 in the chat. Tanya Dora 2 should be Dama. I think Tanya Dora 2 oftentimes is Ricci because the Ricci gets you to Mangan. So I think, as a general rule, you should probably reach Tanya Dora 2.
Yeah.
Every situation's a little bit different. Currently, in this situation, we might see a Tanya Dora 2 out of Kinotora with that draw. We'll see if they reach it or not. Or if they go for an open hand. It's actually pretty likely to do an open hand with these weights. Especially if Bayonetta gives up like a 3-so or something. But 3-so kind of locked in. Yeah, the 5-so comes out. That makes more sense. Okay, Dark Boss doing a Karagiri, cutting the 3-mon out of hand for the 3-mon they just drew.
That's something I hate.
Yeah, because the Dark Boss is still looking for that 1 4-mon, so maybe not necessary to give that information out here.
Yeah. I think that doing a Karagiri that does nothing for you but gives information for the table, you should then avoid the Karagiri.
Bayonetta might go Tanya. We might see another Tanya Dora too. Bayonetta has one Dora right now, but
I wonder
We'll
if Bayonetta should have gone with 1 man first to
Ooh.
try and still accept a 4-man draw.
maybe very sticky spot for Kinotora here. 3 Dora, but they're it's the 4-4-5 shape, so might have to lose a Dora. But you know, if Kinotora gets some lucky draws, they won't have to. Bayonetta 1 away, no pair. Interesting draw. That's not gonna cut it, and it gets
Would you call
discarded.
for so?
Or so. For Kinotora? Oh, for Bayonetta, probably.
Bayonetta.
Yeah, this late in the hand, I'd probably call it. And then you can look for some pair somewhere. Even 7 so, because your last weight is a pair anyway. You just call it. Oh,
Yeah.
that's a good draw for Kinotora. Might be able to use both sides of the
Yeah.
4-mon. Gonna
Can
be
I
pretty
just
hard
say-
though. We're running out of them.
Both Bayonet and Kinotora, my head hurts looking at their hands.
Yeah, I think this is just a 3-6 pin weight,
リーチです
and it's pretty covered up. Yeah.
You kind of killed off your own weight here.
But the 3 pin is still on the wall actually. 5 so discard. Oh, safe to the Ricci at least.
That'd be a funny yeet. Just Dora
Yeah.
yeet
Yeah,
a completely unsafe
Malcavo is
tile.
still 2 away from Tenpai. I was like, hold on a minute, but it is safe to the Ricci player. Breaks Ipatsu as well. I guess Malcavo didn't think anyone else is Tenpai. Kinotora might actually Damaten here with a sick draw. Oh, that is a very sick draw.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's Tanya Dora 4, and it is
Old.
Damaten.
Oh,
no,
wow.
no. It wasn't Tenpai. My mistake.
It was Ishanten, but doesn't decide to push a Suji like a 2, so just like, yeah, I'm out of here.
Yeah, it's technically
Yeah.
still Ishanten, just waiting on 3 so. Oh, goes for the 7 because it just came out from Bayonetta. That's a pretty fortunate discard from the Ricci player that gives Kinotora a really safe move. That's a weird one. That's not safe. That one's tough to
Yeah.
flip. Okay, goes with the White Dragon. That wasn't completely safe either, but less risky. Dark Boss might end up dealing in here too if they don't get the right tile.
On
You-
right.
Pong
We
this
got a
you get
pawn.
Empai.
Tenpai.
Yeah. Tempo.
Sanzo time! Sanzo time!
Whoa!
Oh, but this is
It's the
actually going to
last
be a
one, though.
different deal in. Might be the 3-pin deal. Oh, just fold. Yeah, dark. There's not enough tiles. Oh no! If you take the Tenpai, that's a massive hand.
Oh! Hote!
Dealers Hote.
Wow. But you have to, right?
I don't know if you have
Do
to.
you?
I don't think you have to.
No.
Hote.
But
No.
you can? But if I was Kinotora, I wouldn't because I'm a coward. But if he was, I think you have to. But I wouldn't.
It's a tough decision. It's definitely close.
Yeah.
Like it's close enough that I think the fact that it's a dealer matters in
Yeah.
terms of EV. Like if it's not a dealer, maybe you risk Hote. If it's a dealer, maybe you still risk Hote. But
That's
there
yeah,
really
I
were a
mean,
lot of Suji gone at that point. There weren't too many tiles that could be, and so you have one of the tiles that could be. It's a tough spot.
It's like you have no complete safe tile. I can see that. I can see the argument because Tuso is still only Suji. So even if you try to play quote safe, there is still a non-zero chance you deal in. So I think Kinotora was thinking, if I'm gonna take the risk anyways, might as well try to take Tenpai. Unfortunately, in this situation, it backfired a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right that if you fold and then you do it in, it's way more sad than just dealing in by pushing.
Kinotora might be able to get a little bit back here with the Green Dragon. Of course, Green Dragon is not Dora. Bayonetta having the only Dora on the table right now.
You try for Honitsu for Kinotora.
Yeah, that's not actually a terrible idea. The 5-6 so shape is really good though.
Yeah. That's the only issue.
Yeah. I mean, even even though we're on our second game of the day, There is still a whole other day of semifinals tomorrow, so it's not like they're running out of games. There's 6 games total.
That's true, yeah.
But, from a personal pride standpoint, every teammate only gets to play one, so maybe this is your last chance for your team. So maybe some people are thinking about that, and they wanna have their best showing.
See, I like thinking of the analogy of think of this as like play up in sports. Like you get that extra pressure of like in the normal 10 weeks you're just playing normally because you're just going for like an overall ascending. Here, every single game you might feel that pressure. At least I remember last year, like you feel that pressure really hard because one single bad move on your hand could change your team's future. So I feel like there's a non-zero chance that the players here are feeling a lot of stress right now.
I agree.
Yeah,
It's,
definitely.
there's 6 games, which is a lot, but that's what I mean by every player only getting to play one. So you want to make the most of your game, so people want to put on a good show, even though logically you know that there's room for your team to make it up. You're not in control of that. You have to be a spectator at that point. Bayonetta pulling the second Dora, 2 still in the wall. This is actually a huge chance for Bayonetta to just take control of the whole game here.
Yeah,
could go
they are
up to
too strong right now.
57,000, could go up to 60,000. All depends
And
if they have to draw it or call
yeah,
it.
the Dora is still live, so
Yeah,
there is a high chance for them to draw it.
I'm sure when Bayonetta only had 1 Dora at the end of the first line, they were pretty scared of having to get rid of it, and then they drew the second one, and they felt pretty good.
Yeah.
Chance to call for Dark Boss. Goes for it. Is this going to be a full flush? Oh, it's an Itsu Tenpai. Sanzo weight. Just going for Itsu. 1 Han only.
Interesting decision for Bayonetta.
That's a procrastination. Okay. Yeah.
I don't know about that 6-pin. Technically it's good, but they are fully 10. They have a possible fully 10 because of 7-pin discard.
Right.
So depending on what they draw, they might be maybe Sun mentioned fully 10.
Yeah. Ooh.
It's Dora. Will Kinotora discard the Dora? They're behind here, so I think they have a pretty high incentive to do it.
They might be for Tenpai.
Yeah.
Problem is that's a very scary one. Like look at Dark Boss called a chi that doesn't make any sense. Like ooh.
Dark Boss is
Yeah, I mean to be fair, Dark Boss doesn't have a very valuable hand here.
The problem at the 7 so here is if you deal into say because you don't see a single Dora on the board, so you're gonna get someone's might be Dama for the White Dragon. If you deal in with the White Dragon, ooh,
yeah, and that's the question now. Like now you can say the same argument for Kinotora. So someone might be Dama waiting on the.
Yeah,
he goes for it.
Not only that, but the mental damage of having dealt out Under the River last hand.
Yeah,
you gotta praise the courage of Kinotora for still being willing to make those tough calls.
That's scary.
Exactly.
That's very scary. Like, let me tell you, I would not have the guts to do that because.
Oh yeah, definitely. Same.
If you deal in there, it's just game over.
That's Tenpai. But they might be 40-10 if they discard 3-pin. Okay, they take
Champong. Okay, good for Champong over the 1-4-pin weight. Okay, which way would you take?
The Champong. 6-pin is a bit dangerous, in my opinion.
Ooh, yeah, the 1-4. Oh, a chance to change weight again. That's also Furi 10 weight, though.
Yeah, that'd be a Furi 10 on the change.
Actually, you could go 4-7, right? I think you could cut the 6-mon and go 4-7.
Oh, yeah, you could.
Yeah, that
is true.
Yeah, that's an option, but a couple 7s on the table. 3 7s, actually. No 4s, though, but doesn't decide to take it. 6-mon, probably a little scarier than 4-mon on this table.
Oh,
Tenpai.
Tenpai for Martav.
So many
Tenpai. So many Tenpais.
Nothing happens.
Wow.
We're gonna go out with 3 Tempais on board.
Look at
So
that.
Dark Boss.
Shinotora tossed the Dora, but at the end gets the K10 payment. That's a very like brave move to do, and
Yeah.
it gets rewarded for it. Like
Yeah.
props to Kinotora for making that move.
Last time got super punished for it. This time gets rewarded for it. That's Mahjong.
And also, I mean, this is an important mental thing for Kinotora. Like, and this is also a small anecdote that I can share. So, Markov, Kinotora, and Bayonetta were all in my team last season, and the thing that I always told them back then was that you shouldn't be result oriented. Like, if something happened in the previous round, it happened and just move on. Your past result shouldn't affect your present situation. And I think that for Kinotora to push the White Dragon, which is the Dora at that time, it takes a huge, like we said, a huge courage to do that. And I'm glad that he did that, because his team needs to fight for the finals spot. So yeah,
Right. And it
I'm
looks
glad
like
that they
we
pushed
might
it.
see another opportunity for Kinotora to push Dora. Okay, gets it out early, right after the dealer, when it's safe. Kinotora pushing the Dora once again. Bayonetta has a really nice hand here. Could be Sanchoku with Tanya. Can swap the 9-pin pair for any of these. Yeah, and it looks like it's gonna happen.
But my Cheetoy.
Well, recently I dislike Cheetoy, so I'm in a situation where I think that Cheetoy shouldn't, like, in this situation you can say, yeah, this is Cheetoy Ishanten, but I think that Tanya Ishanten is way better than Cheetoy Ishanten. And way faster. Because if you take the Cheetoy Ishanten, you are like on a 2-tile wait for, sorry, 3. You're waiting on three different tiles to be Tempai. Where in this situation, if you take the Tanya path, then you have more tiles to give you Tempai. And I would definitely cut the 9-pin too, and say goodbye to Cheetoy.
Are you allowed to do that though? Isn't Cheetoy literally like the fundamentals of your team?
Yeah, it was. And then we saw that I think we only won 1 or 2 Cheetoy for the whole 10 weeks. Yeah, unfortunately, we didn't get that much Cheetoy Tempai or that much Cheetoy win. We tried though.
Yeah,
Oh,
there's so many teams named after Cheetoy
Oh.
too.
Okay, they are back.
Bayonetta has returned. Not really good reason to pwn that. So
Yeah.
it doesn't get pwned. Chance for another Sancho doesn't go for it. Does not like the 4-pin weight.
Interesting.
Prefers the 7-man, 8-man weight over the Sanchoku. Interesting indeed.
Does not take Ipiko either. Okay. I guess Ipiko is pretty dead here with 2 of them being out.
Yeah.
Definitely a difficult situation.
Oh, keeping the safe tile for pushing the Richie button.
Ooh, Adora. It's safe to 2 players this time though, so not that crazy.
You take Perfect Ishanten. Okay, Steeler seems like the Bandit still wants to take Perfect Ishanten.
Yeah, might
would-
even call at this point. Although it feels so bad to call this hand. You lose so much value, but Bayonetta's already in first place.
Yeah.
Isn't this like the example in like the Ricci book hand that says no matter how good your hand is, because it's just like you just have to call for 1000?
Yeah, if you're really late in the hand. This is tough though, because at this point if you call you're throwing a dangerous tile. So you've made a cheap
Yeah.
hand and you're throwing a dangerous tile for it. So this might
That's why I
actually
would-
be a no call hand.
Yeah, and that's why I wouldn't take the Perfect Ishanten. Because I would have to discard the Dangerous Tile.
Oh, just
That might...
discards a dangerous tile now. I guess you don't really have a choice because you could drew all dangerous tiles.
Yeah.
Kinotora gets
Oh.
Tempai from it. There's a small chance Bayonetta deals in it if they draw another 4-cell or 7-cell, possibly.
Yeah.
Or if they like the
Malkov?
5, 6, 7, 7, 7 weight.
No, interestingly here, Malkov took Tempai with yeeting the Dora, but decides not to Riichi.
Yeah, that's interesting because only one side has Yaku. Khan
Yeah.
into Reach or Khan into
Khan?
Sumo? Khan into...
Ooh.
Ooh.
That's a chance to switch your weight. Get Sananko. 3 concealed triplets.
Yeah, it's Chananko, but you can only win.
Nah.
Okay, why not? Oh, okay, who cares? Nah.
Nah.
Back.
I would Karagiri Riichi though.
Would you want to though? Because it gives information that you're weighted probably Mansu. I guess it doesn't change much, does it?
Yeah, no, I don't like Karagiri Reach here. You cut the 8 mon out of hand and you're waiting on 6 and 9. It's a thing that gives the opponent too many clues. Oh, this is the moment of truth. Yeah, picks the wrong tile. And a little bit back for Kinotora. Kinotora collects a few points.
3,900. I think that's a perfectly fine hand. Like, even if you're last place, 300 hands are a very great way to get back.
Yeah, I mean, can't argue with it. Definitely probably the only play that Kinotora could make. But, of course, they're going to be wanting more here. So, South round. Not a bad hand for Kinotora's got a pair, got a nice Sanmin-chan shape. 5 tiles in a row. Melkavel's got only 3 pairs. I thought the 2 mana and the 3 mana were a pair, but they're a 2 and a 3. And across the table, Dark Boss is already called and is already zooming down. Might even be able to get a Toy and all triplets hand with these draws. On the left, Bayonetta has the White Dragon, a pair of them, not quite the triplet, and Red Dora. Red Dragon Dora. Huh. Malkavo, or Dark Boss is 1 away from Tempai now. Has a red 5 for a little bit of value.
Ooh, Bayonetta is doing an interesting maneuver here. That's a cheat. I actually really like that cheat because I think what they're going for here is they're trying to go for a Chanta with maybe red dragon Tanki. That's how I'm seeing it right now.
Yeah, I could see it. It would be a pretty solid maneuver. And it allows them to not have to get too many red dragons. They don't have to wait on it too much. Interesting shape here for Dark Boss. Not going to use it.
I think Malkov might get the first Chitoi we've seen all day.
Maybe they're on 5. Malkavo 5.
Ooh, Dark Boss, Dora. Seems like, we might have a funny situation where we have 3 people going Dora Tanki.
Yeah, in fact, Bayonetta does not want the 6-7 pin weight, or the 5-8 pin weight, because it's also Furiten. Out it goes.
Oh,
Chanta is set. Chanta is pretty well set. Kinotora really thinking about that call, but doesn't take it. Hard call to make, not really any Yaku. This is
Okay.
1 away from Tempai. I mean, it already is 1 away from Tempai, but you can change to a different 1 away. Doesn't want it.
break? That break? Oh, no, that's still Ishanta. Okay,
Yeah, it's a Tanya 1 away now. But the extra 4 pin's not really helping. In fact, it's kind of scary to hold on to, I think. Well, actually, now that I look at the table and all the discards they've made, 4 pin doesn't look so scary anymore. This table is doing very non-standard things.
Okay, I actually am. Okay, I know as a staff member I should know this, but Kodo, is triple roll on?
Yes.
Okay,
Oh, Tenpai!
Ooh,
Big
Tenpai.
Tenpai gonna wait for the Dora. So if anybody goes with the Dora, they're cooked here. Bayonetta gets a huge payout. It's Chanta, White Dragon, Dora 2. It's basically a Mangan.
Oh no, I can see the future. This is gonna happen. Kinotora's gonna reach you.
Oh, Malcavo!
Oh no.
Look.
Yeah. So Kinotora's gonna get Richie. Everyone else is gonna be on red
Oh,
Kanji.
Bayonetta!
Kinotora's gonna...
Will Bayonetta switch? Nope.
No.
Holy crap.
Yeah, we got
Okay.
2 players waiting on Red Dragon so far. It could be 3 in very soon.
Oh.
Okay, I'm sorry, Kinotora, but I want Dark Boss to be in Tenpai just because I want to see the funny.
I just hope that Kinotora don't push the tune on Hote. Please no.
We're just
But, you know-
complimenting Kinotora's guts for pushing Dora when they needed to.
I can see the script and I'm loving it.
They might have to. They might have to here. I mean, it's a tough spot. In last
It
place,
is.
your last dealer. If you get a Dora,
Yeah,
you might
cheat
just have to
Tenpai.
push it here.
You have to cheat that.
No, you gotta Richie.
And take them
This is
back.
less chance for Kinotora to draw the Dora.
Wait, is there a chance for Dark Boss to push the Dora themselves?
Yes. It's possible.
Yes.
Yeah, they
Oh,
might.
it's,
No, you have to fold here. We are not. Please.
Oh, it's a fold!
Oof.
Oh,
The dodge.
This is tough. I don't know if I could fold here. It's so hard. But your last dealer
Oh,
turn.
but now Dark Boss.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Dark Boss not going for it.
Yeah, they
Oh,
don't take the
chance to go
endless
back to
completion.
Tenpai. Doesn't take it.
Come on, you
Oh.
don't want Tenpai again? You only have to drop the red dragon.
Crazy.
I mean, they can. There is a small chance that they can pawn 8 man and then. Oh no, they can't beat Tenpai because 6 man is there.
Kanshimazu. It's getting even crazier.
Wow.
One Dora in every hand. One shiny red, extra red, because it also deals in Dora in each hand. All the pawn, but it's too late because the hand's been slaughtered. Chance to con, but Dark Boss doesn't really have Tenpai opportunities. Yeah, Dark Boss is not going to take it either. Kinotora just gives up on all the Amon, and we're gonna go to a draw here. Kinotora will be able to see just how many Dora are shining brightly. He gets to see 2 of them at least, and knows
Yeah.
that they made a good move.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Kinotora might be like, ooh, I dated once on Hotel, but not twice.
Red Dragon is not Dora this time. It's the 1 pin. Malcavo's got 1. Dark Boss has 2, so this is a really big chance for Dark Boss to turn it around. Their hand is really good as well. Across the table, Bayonetta's got some good Sozu shapes, but 4 different isolated honors. And on the left, Kinotora, after giving up their dealer turn, has an okay hand with 4 run shapes. No pair on it. And 1 completed melt.
Yeah, and they can accept 1 pin Dora, so they might end up with Richie Dora 2, and if they have the chance, maybe Pinfu. And Bayonetta, do you try for Honitsu if you have
Yes.
the chance?
Yes.
Why am I
Bayonetta's
asking you?
already winning here, so I don't know if I would do it.
That's true.
Well,
Just
you
'cause of the
don't
scores.
appreciate my opinion.
I mean, you went every time for the extreme choice. Oh yeah, this should be Jun-chan, and then we look at the 3 blocks Jun-chan. Yeah, sure.
Junchan
No!
with the 5-6 and the red Dora. Okay, we got a pawn. That's a
My
Tanya move.
Honitsu. Yeah, that's done. That's most definitely Tanya. Could be Toy Toy.
That's true.
Maybe a bit far, but
Right.
Yeah. It is a bit.
You gotta believe sometimes. You gotta be the dreamer. Okay, we got 4-5-6. Dark Boss is really looking to cash in here. 1 away. One away,
Would you
probably just reach.
maybe, if you were Marka, would you maybe keep 2 pin to try and chance the Ipeco on the Dora side?
This is interesting. I
It's an
definitely
interesting
think
choice.
about it.
I think I would say no, just because 1 pin you can still use as your pair. Because I think at that point you could just use your 1 pin as a pair and just confirm 5-6 as a diamond.
Right.
That's true. Oh, so we have Markav, Ishanten, Dark Boss, Ishanten. And if they draw the 2, so they can go for... Oh, that's Senpai.
This is big. Does Dark
Yeah.
Boss go super greedy with Ipeco?
On the Ipeco.
Probably just Pinfu here,
Ipeco?
right?
Yeah, no. Pinfu. We are Pinfu
Yeah.
farmers.
Ipeco and Pivenfu are worth the same, so there was an interesting question. No, you don't want a Dama here. No, Dama. We don't Dama here.
Yeah,
No,
it's just a food difference.
Yeah.
It's Ipeco
We shouldn't
versus
Dama.
Pinfu.
We are 3rd place, last place is next to us, so we have to distantiate ourselves from last place with Origi. Put the pressure on them.
Kino Tora is folding to the pressure here.
Oh,
wow.
Ipeco! Ipeco!
Miss the Ipeco!
Don't reach his Mangan though, so it wouldn't have mattered Ipeco or Pinfu.
Yeah.
I was gonna say the Ura could have changed the story, but yeah, no, Ura wouldn't have changed anything.
Yeah, it wouldn't either. I was thinking about that too, to be honest. Or maybe it did, but yeah, it doesn't matter. Wow.
Dark Boss up in 3rd, very close now to 2nd, and with a Mangan can take 1st place. This is a really solid opening hand for Dark Boss as well. 2 completed shapes, gets an extra 5 mon in the middle there. Maybe can connect to the 7 mon Dora now.
Yeah, that would be ideal for them.
2 away
Looking that-
from Tempai.
Looking that 7 man into Orion Khan.
Bayonetta with
Oh.
the lightning bolt of doom. Uh-oh.
Oh, I hope that the game is paused. Let me check in Discord. Oh, it-
lightning
yeah.
bolt of doom has been removed. Unlightning bolt of undoom.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, I don't think you have to call that for Dark Boss.
Oh,
Oh, well, let me check Discord then. Maybe. Oh, no pause. Wait, that's weird. No one is calling. Ah, okay. Ah,
Ah,
is it? I think that. Okay. Seems like the game hasn't been paused.
uh-oh.
aw, uh-oh.
Dark Boss 1 away now. This could be the real Ipeco. Bayonetta with
Yeah.
2 Souths gone. Oh, and Kinotori gets the discard
Yeah.
there, so
I'm checking Discord and apparently the staff took a bit of a time to pause the game.
uh-oh. There goes the 5-pin as well. Oh, this is tough for Bayonetta.
Yeah. I mean, I'm checking Discord, and as soon as Bayonetta went off, there was a pause request, but like it's been 3 minutes before something happened. From Sylvan is the one taking
Okay.
care of the pause, so
Well,
I'm
getting
checking
it
that.
taken care of now.
I'll be right back.
All right. Kodomi's the tournament organizer. Off to organize. And the pause lands.
Well, then, we are stuck here, aren't we?
We sure are.
Just curious, just random question. In ranked games, if you see someone disconnected, what do you tend to do?
You tend to play the more aggressive, higher value weights.
I Richie.
I reach, yes, I reach you more
If
often.
if I had a hand where I would Dama, I would Richie that hand
Right.
instead.
Is it time to check out another table, or should we stick around? How long is the pause?
Wait, I don't know. That's a good question. So apparently the game was resumed. So
All right, so we don't have to switch then.
yeah, we should switch. Yeah, just in case.
Well, we should or we should not.
No, we should switch. We should.
Oh, all right. Let's see what the other games. Oh no, I can't switch. All right, hold on.
Oh, yeah, you have to refresh the page.
Do 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 do. Everyone gets to hear my Mutsuki. Let's see. Let's see. What are we looking at here? Oh, they're in South 4. We're catching the end of the Daleks Akira Tomian M game.
Feel like one person has more points than the rest.
Well, it depends on who you are and your team situation.
Yeah, Cody at the cross table here. Oh, big
Fight.
sumo though.
Oh,
That's gonna get them second place at least.
when
That's,
it's
that's a lot of points.
Dora 3. Wow. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
let's give them second place. That's good for them. But it's already over. But we can say that who is it? Corey from
Corey,
Kodaku
yep.
managed to
Big
gain
first.
some points.
And Akira, even with that huge final hand, only getting plus 6.8. Corey just had so many points. Daleks with a minus 22.2. For Chun marks the spot, and Tomi for freewheeling, taking the fourth here at minus 37.6. Guess we should go back to the original game now.
Yeah. Normally, the pause should be over.
Dang, that was a strong ending to that game.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Just
I
come
didn't
in,
expect the game to end this fast.
come in, see a Hanuman, leave. We came in right on time to see the Dora sumo.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a one away from Alcavo on the left. Bayonetta had 2 more discards, 2 mon and 3 sil. Sumogiri. But they are back now and they're playing.
Yeah, it's not showing on stream though, by the way. We
Oh,
are
no.
seeing
Oh no!
yeah,
There we go.
we are still seeing the cards.
There we go. My fault.
No problem. Oh, Kinotora has a good hand. question is like, it's not even a question, but uh, do you Dama this if you're Dark Boss?
It's
say
actually
you-
pretty
let-
viable here to Damaten this end.
Yeah, let's say you draw 2 sword 3 pin. You will obviously go with 3 man. But if you draw 6 man, then do you Dama or not?
Yeah. You know how we were just saying in chat, Tanya Tudora is generally reachy, but this is one of those situations where the weight could get better. Okay, we got the pawn, so we're not gonna have to see it. The weight could get better, and it's just enough points to get not quite first actually. Maybe because it's not enough for first, you reachy it. I'd probably
it's
reachy
late.
it because I want to get first. Yeah. If you got a direct hit off Bayonetta, then it is enough for first. So it's something to think about as well.
The problem is, it's a really awkward tile to wait on because you're waiting on the Dora indicator of all things.
Yeah, there are none left in the wall right now. It would only be if Kinotora gets Tenpai.
Well, Dark Boss might pull a Zetira and draw another Dora, right?
That's true. Try another Dora wait there. Oh, that's not the
No,
Dora.
not this one.
Dark Boss goes for it though.
You
Immediately throwing
asked
the
and
Dora.
you shall receive.
Yeah, it's true. Zethiro is mostly drawing red 5s as Dora, so when you said like
Yeah.
Zethira, Dark Boss pulled the red 5 instead.
And their Tenpai.
Big
Markavi's
draw.
Tenpai for...
Interestingly, that's a Yakula's Tenpai.
Hmm.
Oh, that's the winning
Oh.
tile.
Yeah, but unfortunately it's not Hote, so it's Yakuras.
Oh, just one tile off. Goodbye, winning
Wow.
tile.
Oh, see? They drew the...
They drew the Dora.
They drew the Dora.
Tenpai.
最後までやり抜いたぜ
Amazing. Amazing Tenpai there.
Toto, you are now the sign of good luck.
Yeah, and you are the son of bad luck.
I wonder, this is a really interesting hand for Dark Boss. You have Yakuhai, you have all 3 red 5s right off the bat. You also have the
Yeah.
potential for Honitsu, but with all the red 5s, Yakuhai is probably enough. Kinotora has the other copies of South though, so that's going to be tough for Dark Boss. And it's also going to be tough for Kinotora.
I mean, if you play Honishi, you don't have to care about the Pong.
It's true. Bayonetta also
Yeah.
has a pair of Yakuhai, and Malkavo has one of the other 2, but because Kinotora drew the other one, it doesn't look like they're gonna get trapped in the same way as the Souths are.
If you are Dark Boss, let's say you draw something around 5 man. Would you then call something and go at Ozuke, since you have Exodia in hand?
Yes, because you have a Tanyao slash Sanshoku backup.
ポンです
Especially right now after Bayonetta makes that Pong. Like, yes, playing closed is nice, but as soon as you get something around, like, say you draw a 4-mon, I think you have to go very chi heavy because Bayonetta's discard says I'm very fast.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good draw.
2 away now for Dark Boss. But the red 5
Ooh.
mon is still isolated and it's looking even more and more dangerous every turn, every discard. I thought Kinotora might actually be convinced to cut the Souths there. That might have been
Yeah.
Dark Boss' big break, but not this time.
I'm actually surprised. Not going for Tanyao, opting for the possible South Sabo or as a pair. Interesting. Okay.
Red 5
Yeah.
mon comes out. Bayonetta 5-8, so Tenpai. Tora Tenpai as well. Richi opportunity. In fact, has to Richi no Yaku. Yep, Richi 3-6 mon.
Wow. And there is 2 of each in the wall.
This is a strange. Is this even Ishanten for Dark Boss? I don't think it is.
No, it's
9.
not. No.
So okay,
Definitely
that's
not anymore. But I don't think it was even before that. That is a deal in tile, but Malkavo doesn't have to deal it. Okay.
Ooh.
5/8's really getting sucked out from Bayonetta here. But maybe if Dark Boss gets Tenpai, we might see an 8. 8 will get discarded.
Yeah,
Very
now they are
interesting.
Ishan then.
Very interesting. Yeah, just passes it. That gives a safe tile to Dark Boss. And Dark Boss will use the safe tile. 9-mon also safe here. Safe both
Yeah.
the Bayonetta and Kinotora. She's kind of weird here.
Yeah, it doesn't do much.
Gets you a 5/6 weight instead of just an 8, or I think it's the 3/6 weight.
Ooh, I can see a reason for this. Maybe their goal is to try to go drop south for Tanyao. Maybe.
Yeah. The thing is, pushing south now is a bit late since it's Shunbai. Wait.
Yeah, okay, maybe Dark Boss is just folding.
Yeah. I think it's like they wanted to try that, but then they drew Tupin and they were like, oh wait. But I think Tupin is fine. It's one chance, but one chance this late again. Ooh,
That's
yeah, that's a fold now, definitely.
Maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. A lot of times the advice is don't even think about one chance on the last row.
Yeah, it's too late.
The reason it's one chance is because somebody else is holding that one chance at that point.
Yeah.
Interesting draw here for Malkavo. Does not take the Tenpai. Doesn't want it.
Yeah.
Too scared.
Markov is also a very defensive player when they have to.
Dora! Bayonetta
Wow.
throws the Dora. That's a wild disc. Like they could have cut 5 or 8 so as well, and not deal
Oh.
in.
And
then
Markov
still
is back
Tenpai.
to Tenpai
Oh,
on fully 10.
Markov found something
Wow.
with the safe 3-pin. Red Dragon comes out, mostly safe, but not 100%.
That's huge.
3 Tenpais, none of them are the dealer. The dealer had this explosive hand at the beginning with 3 red 5s and a couple souths, and just could never find the 3rd south because Kinotora had it. Now we're in all last. Bayonetta in the lead. Malkavo chasing quickly behind in 2nd. Dark Boss a little further back in 3rd, and Kinotora well in 4th. We'll see what they do. No Kokushi. I mean, it is only 7 tiles, but tough spot here.
Can we check the score to see what Dark Boss need to be 2nd place?
Do we have updated score, or do you mean like the
No,
spreads?
you mean in game.
Oh.
Like clicking in the middle of the yeah.
Oh. Well, that's not gonna
From
help.
Dark Boss
It'd have
point.
to be
Yeah.
in Dark. Yeah, 7,300 to get 2nd place. So basically a Mangan.
Yeah.
I think 40 Han 3 on a sumo would also do it as well. Dark Boss is 1 away from Tenpai, but has no Yaku. It's just Richi. Would be looking for Uradora.
Yeah.
Or a Khan. The Khan is still in the wall.
If you get Tenpai now, let's say you draw 4 sword 9 man, would you stay Dama for the chance to get Sananko chance?
It seems like a very reasonable move. Yeah,
That's
I don't think I would reach you. It's a good point.
It's such an awkward hand, though. It's like, what are you gonna do? What's your plan? What's the plan with this hand? Like,
Well,
oh
that the plan is that's why I'm asking about Sananko. Let's say now, like you draw 9 man or 4 sword, So you discard 5 man, you trap someone on 2 man, that's Richinomi, you're gambling on Urasan. So and we know that Ula is a 30% chance to get 1 Ula from a tile. But then let's say you draw 9 man and then you discard either 1 man or 3 man, because 1 man and 3 man are both on Scud, so the chance to get Sananko with them is a bit lower.
Oh,
So you discard
Malkavo. Chitoitsu
Oof.
Tenpai. Malkavo
7.
doing.
Oh, I
Mm.
would still go with 8 so wait, even if it's cut.
Yeah, because it just got cut. Maybe you get it again, especially if you're doing Damaten. You might get the 8
Yeah.
so from just being discarded.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, if people are watching your discards and they see the 7 so, you might not get the 8 so. But, you know, if they miss it, they don't know it's Sumugiri or
Yeah.
Tedashi, you could get it.
Yeah, exactly. And we know that Kinotora doesn't need the 8 so they might push the 8 so again. Oh. That's... Wait, Dark Boss discarded 9-1 pair?
Because Bayonetta killed it off.
Oh yeah, you're right, yeah. So the Shanpan is bad, yeah. You're right.
Yeah.
I missed that.
It's still a really weird. Ooh, oh no, that's footy 10. Ooh.
Oh. Well now... We go Dama.
Yeah, we go Dama because currently this is worth nothing.
Oh, by the way, we
Uh,
will start game 3 only when all games 2 are over. That way the teams will be able to assess their current
scores.
situation.
Yeah.
So if this game goes a bit longer, they will launch a bit after.
That's a Jammin wait, but is that a Ricci you're happy with?
No, 1 man is like it's 1 4-man and 1 man is 1 left. That's difficult.
Yeah, the Sananko just has not been coming up for Dark Boss. In
Yeah.
fact, now it's like a sumo if they draw it. And that's the Duo.
Wow.
Oh,
Well,
maybe
I mean-
6, 6, 7, 7.
Maybe
7?
Now
yeah,
I'm reaching.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. That's a 3-sided weight, so I think they just take it because at this point it's kind of like you. I think they're banking on Ricci Batsumo.
And you can draw red 5 so.
Yep. it's
They
also an
don't know it's
option.
dead, but they can draw that. Richie Patsumo red 5.
Malcav in big danger. Ooh, just decides to fold despite having Dora 2 Tenpai. Ooh.
Oh,
what?
weird maneuvers. Extremely weird
Exactly.
maneuvers.
Yeah. Exactly.
Look at Bayonetta here. They don't care. They don't care about 3 so. Even though Soju is extremely dangerous, they're like, I just want Tenpai.
Sanzo comes up behind Bayonetta.
And Kinotora, they have a lot of red tiles in their hand. Oh,
Nice.
oh, they dodged the
what,
Daydin.
what a draw. One more chance to draw back the template. No, 2 chances to draw back the template here. With this strange swap. Oh, 5, man. That's safe to Ricci.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, that is super unlucky for Dark Boss. That's gonna make it much
That is
harder.
a Mangan.
Yeah.
Well, Kiriage Mangan. But yeah. Wow.
Now Kinotora can strike Dark Boss for 3rd place.
That's a yikes. Dark Boss, despite having a 3-sided weight, loses to the Kanchan.
The power of Kanchan. Kanchan beating 3-sided weights. Classic video material right there.
Speaking of shiny hands, wow. Look at Bayonetta's hand.
Now this is not bad. There's some decent shapes in there and some decent value. Kinotora has a nice hand here. This is probably enough to get 3rd. Kinotora across the table. Malcavo probably looking to do a quick hand. I think they've given up on 1st place when seeing the hand they drew. On the left, Dark Boss can make a quick hand here as well. I don't think it's quite going to get them 2nd place though. So this hand looks to be quick, but not much value anywhere except the dealer. Kinotora did get a red 5, so there's a little bit of value there.
I can see a non-zero chance of the world where Dark Boss gets maybe Tanya Sanshoku
Yeah,
on the 678.
with a Ricci, especially on a direct hit, that might be enough to get Melkavo. But even a Baimon Sumo is... Okay, Baimon Sumo would do it. If they can reach all the way up to Baimon, Ipatsumo, Sanchoku, and have a Pinfu weight as well. Oh, it might happen. They get the 7-pin. Dark Boss needs the 7-pin, needs Ipatsumo Sanshoku.
Okay, let me ask you: would you be happy with the 7-pin more or the 6-mon more? Because even though 7-pin confirms your Pinfu, 6-mon confirms your Sanshoku.
Yeah, I would
Oh,
prefer
wait.
7-pin still. Kinotora
Kinotora
reach?
called Richie.
Yeah.
By the way, have you guys seen the 9-man pawn from Bayonetta?
Right. I did see that.
Is it?
Ipatsumo!
Whoa!
No Tanya,
Wow.
but Ipatsu will make up for it. I mean, obviously it's
Yeah.
enough to get third place.
And one Ura.
Yeah,
So
found an
Haneman,
Ura.
right? Oh, Mangan.
Just Mangan.
Yeah, it would have been Haneman on 4-7-pin.
Would have needed a lot to get second place. But third
I
place
mean-
is good.
You thought you were in big last place. Being able to get out of last place on that last hand, I think that's worth a lot.
Yeah. Bayonetta coming through. Oh, I didn't change the cards. Bayonetta coming through. That Adept 3 power for unhinged binge snack groups.
Oh, that's what it
Big
means.
for I don't know if it's unhinged. It's something binge snack group. Unhealthy, that's what it is. Unhealthy binge snack
Oh, okay.
groups. But this game was pretty unhinged. Malcavo,
Oh, yeah.
Kamen Okase taking the second. That's still a decent positive, plus 8.6. Kinotora getting out of last there for Tokuhatsu with minus 17.3. And Dark Boss, unfortunately, rounding it up with that minus 36.9. Just a unfortunate set of South forehands for Dark Boss there.
Yeah. They did it at the worst time. So we will update the layout for the
Alright,
standing.
here we go.
And so we have 5 minutes before the next game will start. So maybe we can go with the rest of the awards.
The
Yeah.
final award schedule. Oh, baby.
And then we have one last surprise at the end of the stream.
Ooh.
Normally it was at the beginning, but we didn't have the time. Like the timing was a bit higher than expected.
Alright. Well, congratulations, Bayonetta, on that win there.
Yeah.
We've
Congrats to Bayonetta.
updated the standings. Oh, there's an error during calculation. Alright, let me refresh real fast. Sometimes Google Chrome be bugging out. I guess this isn't Chrome. This is Google Docs. Google
Yeah.
Sheets.
Google Sheet, yeah. So yeah, I will let me check if we have the same thing for the layout, because before there was an issue on my side. Yeah, it should be the same. So now we will continue with the awards. So we've checked the best player from each pool and the best individual players overall. Now we will go for the second half of the awards. So we have the Debt Collector Award.
Oh, time for the
Which
fun
is-
awards.
Yeah, which is awarded to the player who has the highest finishing score in a Hanshan. And this is a new record, by the way. And it's with 103,900 points. And it's done by Bayonetta, who just won their game just now. So double congrats to them. And then we have the Saki Award. So for everyone who has watched Saki, you guys know that the famous thing about Saki and finishing at 0 points or something like that. I never watched Saki, so I just know it's something about 0 points and Saki and something like that. That's why it's called the Saki Award. And for the first time ever, we had someone who finished with a perfect 0 as an
Insane.
individual player. Yeah, it's insane. We never had that before. And it's done by a captain from a team, which is Cyber Angel. They managed to get a perfect 0, which is crazy. It never happened before.
So did that help their team or not?
Well, no, they're not qualified.
True Saki moment.
Yeah,
Played 0
unfortunately.
games. That's how you do it. Played 0. No, I definitely saw some Cyber Angel games.
Yeah, unfortunately, their team didn't. They were very close. And then we have 2 awards that are community based. There is a Sage Award that rewards the saddest dealing or saddest moment in the regular season of the W League. And we have a clip for that, so I will just let Tips show the clip, and we will see then who is the saddest person.
We got Curly's stream here. That freewheeling flag is pretty cool.
Yeah, probably fine.
The more you know.
Yeah, another thing on tournament setting, at least this one, is say you are a dealer in South 4, all last.
Oh,
and you win,
apparently
and you
there
win
is
first
no
place,
sound in the
the
clip.
game doesn't end. You keep going.
一瞬先見えた
Oh. Oh no!
Oh
Oh my god, that's so brutal! Oh no! They dealt into a Patu with a red 5.
Okay, I can turn up the sound.
IPONG, stop bullying this 6 on Biden! No!
And it's funny because Curly was
Oh my
mentioning
God,
that
that's
in
so
the
much
WD we can go in
despair.
infinite negative. That what happens to Dark Boss immediately.
You go
So,
infinite
yeah.
negative in tournament.
Dark Boss is the one being the most unlucky. At least the community voted for him being the most unlucky in that specific moment.
Congratulations on the Sag Award. It's
Yeah.
unfortunate. Yeah, what can you do? You reach it early and then you draw the red 5. Ah.
Yeah, and then you get striked. And then we have the What the Fuck Award, which is the same kind of stuff, but it awards the most insane or surprising key move or key play. And I will again let you. Wait, we can't see the clip on stream.
Hold on. Okay. Here we go. The WTF award. What the? Wait. That's true. We've got the emote spirit on the table here in W League. Whoa! Oh no! Does the last East come out?
Okay, follow then.
It's
The
going
next turn.
crazy.
Good shift.
Matches it up. Perfect timing on the con.
Oh boy.
Can you discard a Dora?
2G Dora, but your dealer.
Dealer discarding Dora. Even first place, even Kame no Keisei, just throwing the Dora out there on their dealer turn. Protect the dealership. Oh, other Dora.
Blackcraft making the commit, swapping away from discarding that dangerous 3-pin.
Yeah, Bloodcraft somehow avoided dealing in by conning to find the tile they needed. This is truly a level of gameplay not seen anywhere but W League.
Bodhi, it feels like it's more for us than it is for the players at the table.
Whoa, the clip ended. That's all the 60 seconds we got.
Yeah, yeah.
Really?
This is the only. I think we are limited on 60 seconds, and you
Voting.
can do some.
Yeah.
You can do more by highlighting the
But
the.
but it must be said that Bladcraft ended up winning that hand.
Yeah,
Oh, that was so crazy.
yeah. They won
Congratulations,
that hand.
Bladcraft.
So Bladcraft won 3 awards this year. So big congrats to them.
Vladcraft in there 3 times. Congratulations.
And I think that games 3 have started. And I think that I don't know if you are if you can still stay or not, Democracker.
Yeah, I might have to go soon, but instead, I think we have someone else taking my spot.
Yeah, so we have Mob who will join us for game 3. So I will ping her so she can join.
But yes, I guess before I go, thank you for having me as a commentator today. The games were amazing. A bit sad I couldn't see any Yakumans or any of the fun hands I wanted, but still, thank you for the day, and I hope the rest of the games goes as well.
I thank you for joining Democracker, and we had a lot of fun by like seeing some weird Yaku that obviously won't happen, but we were imagining it, so it was fun.
Yep. Yeah.
Yes, thank you. Thank you for commenting with us, Democracker.
Yep. Anytime.
All right.
And hello, Mob.
Should we go to Bladcraft's game?
Oh yeah, definitely. They won
Alright.
three awards, so we should honor them with that.
Here we go. Got RoboSloth as our first dealer here. Random Duck in the south seat. Bladcraft in the west seat. And Estuarion in the north seat.
Yeah, and Estuarion is the one who is subbing for freewheeling.
Alright. Yeah, we can see Metodi written in for freewheeling.
Yeah.
Yeah. We've got RoboSloth as our first dealer here. Looking very shiny. Couple 6-mon. Both Dora. Good chance here. Seems to be 1 away with a 3-mon draw would be a perfect Ipeko Pinfu chance. But Astarion with 7 pairs right out of the gate. 1 of the tiles left in the wall. 1 Forcil left in the wall.
That's why I chose them as a sub, right? Because they go for cheat.
Because they could do
And they're successful at it too.
Yeah, and then now let's see if the attempt will be successful.
the true power of Chitoitsu. Oh, that's a huge draw.
Oh, and that's a deal-in.
Yep. Damaten Chitoitsu, not really many points, but it does end the hand.
Yeah. So if we check the standing right now for this table, Kodaku Eritsu-san technically they are qualified with their huge lead over 3rd and 4th place. So wait, I'm saying qualified, but there is 3 more games. Never mind, I said nothing. I said nothing. Sorry, I don't know why I thought it was like the last game, but I forgot there is also 3 games tomorrow. So yeah, never mind.
So I thought you were getting on with like they were technically qualified today, but they wouldn't be tomorrow necessarily.
I was gonna say that, but then I was like, no, there is no games tomorrow, but no, there is some games. So yeah, technically they are qualified, but there is some chance that they can get into a Yakuman or two, and also Dioma is plus 25. So if, for example, Freewheeling managed to get 3 first place in a row tomorrow, that's at least plus 75. So anything can happen.
Right, Random Duck here cutting the East tile, their own wind, because there's one out on the table. Rather prefer the Dora and the 8-pin for shape and value. They do have another Dora in their
So
hand.
Bloodcraft is what? Ishanten? Or is that Yan Shanten for Cheetoy?
Only 4 pairs, so Ryan Shanten, 2
Yeah.
away. 4 pairs, common sight today, and it was only in these. It was only near the end of game 2, and Estarion, the first Chitoitsu winner. In the end of game 2, we had a couple Chitoitsus that made Tenpai, but Estarion, the only one we've seen to win a Chitoitsu on stream today in the semifinals as the substitute player.
Yeah. And this is a very interesting call by Bloodcraft.
So Toy instead of Cheetoy then, I guess.
Yeah.
Yep,
I
seems
think that-
like that's what they're going for here.
I like that call because it's a middle tie. Like, if they called 9 so 1 man, I would dislike that. But calling 7 so 4 pin, in my opinion, is better.
Oh,
The
Random
issue
Duck
is
getting paid out here on the
Ooh.
Dora.
Ooh.
Do you keep the shampoo and you keep the triplets weight so that you can call Dora if it comes out, or do you keep the Ryanman, the open-ended weight, because it's just easier to get? Gonna keep the triplets weight here.
Yeah. I like that because if you look at the 5-6 man Ryan man, 4 man is already 2 times cut plus 1 in their hand, so it would be a difficult weight if they were Tenpai on 6-9 pin.
Yeah, that's fair.
Oh, okay, they're back.
Even the subs disconnect, and this might.
And speaking of,
Yeah. No, not yet. Looks like Robo Sloth is going to go for Chitoitsu with that Dora draw. It's
Yeah.
going to
Ishanten.
cement his decision there. But which tile to discard? Just goes with the same one. Tenpai for the duck.
Oh,
Going to Ricci so they can win on 9 so. Bloodcraft, we'll see if they discard it or not. And also Robosloth on the left. Potential discard. There's one left in the wall. One Dora remaining.
and 9 might actually come out because when you look at the board, the 8, so there's 3 outs, so there's 1 chance.
Yeah, there's 4 out now.
yeah. That's true.
We'll see if Bloodcraft just goes forward. Even if Bloodcraft goes for a win, they have to discard the 9 so because Hanyao is the only Yaku they have left. The Toy is kind of gone here. But we'll see. Seems like they're playing pretty safely.
Yeah, maybe they will drop the 9 so if they are running out of save tiles. So there is that chance that they might get in.
$13 tiles left. Oh, we're finding pairs again. Could be back to triplets time. Robosloth on the left has gone back to folding here.
Oh. Oh, okay. Going with the south even if it's Chunpai.
It's a very interesting tile. We saw the emote come out from Bloodcraft discarding that tile. Oh, the Dora!
Oh!
But it's not gonna come out, I think. Yeah, Dora was
Yeah.
1 tile away. Duck was 1 tile away from drawing the dealer Hanemon. But it's not to be this time. We're gonna go to a repeat. Dealer's the only person, Tenpai. That is going to put them just behind Estarion, just behind the 7 pairs win. Not a bad hand for Random Duck here. On the right, Bladcraft is looking okay as well, but a lot of isolated honors might set up for 7 pairs, has 3 so far. Across the table, Astarion is shining, 3 Dora, all connected in some way or the other, and in fact finishes a Dora shape. So very nice hand there. On the left, Robosloth might have a Sanchoku chance, might not, but has a lot of good inside runs and a triplet of 3-pin. So very nice hand there too.
Oh, with that 8 so now they can maybe go for Tanya. Like chi 3-pin or 6-pin and keep the other Kanchan from the Pinzo side.
It's another pair for Bladcraft, but maybe we're gonna see a half flush, a Honitsu from Bladcraft.
Would you guys call what would you call for Bladcraft if you want to go for Honitsu? Anything or something specific?
Anything. I mean, if I'm committed to Honitsu, I'd call anything. Only
Yeah,
thing
I
is don't
especially
think
like
I
the
would commit
Pons.
to it just because it's Baka home if you call the North.
Yeah, that's
Right.
true.
Especially like the Pons because you can still make all triplets. You can still make Toy Toy with the 8 Amon. But I think I would just call anything and just cut the Amon. Even Chi on 3-pin.
ポンです。
Here we go. Own on the north has been called and 8-mon are discarded. Those are some dragons! Dragon's
Oh,
gone.
no.
There's 2 on the table. So
Yeah, that's
Duck doesn't
unfortunate.
believe in the tiny chance of dragons. I might be willing to hold it for a little bit and cut 2-pin instead. Okay. Robosloth getting another pair. There's a Dora for Random Duck.
チー
One away from
Toyman's
Tempai
hand-
now.
Toyman's hand is a bit stuck.
Yeah, hasn't been drawing. Oh, finds a 7. Doesn't want to give up on the Dora though. Fairly
Interesting.
reasonable.
I think that at this point I would keep this. Oh yeah. I guess they discarded the 7-man because they would be full in 10 because of 8-man
Yeah,
on turn
that's-
2.
Also, good point. Tempai, all these tiles are in the wall. Oh, except 1 5-mon. But there's so many tiles in the wall here. Duck not even reaching because they have at least 3 Han here. I would probably reach to go for the 4 Han.
Yeah, maybe they are scared of Shimo-chan.
Yeah, that's fair.
And there's Robosloth Tempai there.
But with Shimocha
But you have,
doing
you have
that,
to cut Pinzu, which is not very nice.
maybe Duck wants a Manzu weight. Maybe that's the trick.
Oh.
Oh, that is a tough one. That's one
I
of the
would
reasons.
chase.
That was one of the reasons why you would fold, right? Why you wouldn't reach is to not deal this tile. But a 2 and an 8 just came out, so that's middle Suji. We got the chase.
Yeah.
チー
Total called
Here's the
it.
Tanki weight.
Oh, that got
Oh.
4-pin. It's got 4-pin on the right for Bladcraft. We've got 3,
Oh,
6,
not
7 pin for Robosloth on the left. Oh, the 6!
Oh no!
That one deals in.
No.
Will they switch? They don't switch!
No. Ooh.
No. The 6 is actually safe to the dealer as well. Because of
Yeah.
the call. But was it 50-10? Who knows? I don't think so. Unfortunate for
Or-
Bladcraft.
Just
Yeah.
because there was 1 6-pin left, so there wasn't any point in taking that weight.
The 6-pin
Yeah.
was the one safe to the dealer. Unfortunately, not safe to Robosloth. But hand wasn't that large. It is still enough for Robosloth to get first, but Bladcraft's still definitely in there, especially with this hand. This hand looking kind of nice, especially if Bladcraft can get it closed. We could see a San Anko or something. 3 concealed triplets.
Yeah, knowing that their team is like at minus 47 in the standing, they need a lot of points, so we might see some heavy push from that team.
Alright, we got a pawn on the green dragon, so we might just see all triplets. Robosloth across the table has a pair of Dora. Very shiny hand. Shining brightly out there. Duck's hand
interesting.
okay so far.
So Toyman prefers to go with the extended Ryankan. For the maybe there is a possible 2-3-4 Sanchoku.
Oh, Bladcraft special move!
Let's
Khan!
go.
I
Unless
expect to see
Florian
some
has
magic here.
2 extra Dora.
Yeah, that's true. More Dora have been released onto this world. Been
Oh,
getting
yeah.
good use of the add con function today.
Yeah.
Okay, a little bit unfortunate that the Formon was discarded earlier from Robosloth.
Yeah.
Could use it here with the 3-4-5-6.
Yeah,
We'll
indeed.
see. Dealer's Tempai. Wonder if anyone's freaking out right now. Dealer actually only has 1 Han, but who knows how many red 5s are in that hand? How many other Dora are in that hand?
Unfortunately, dealer's weight is kind of dead.
Uh-oh.
5-pin is stuck in Shimo's and Kami's hand. 2-pin is twice cut and On's in random deck hand.
Guess that
So
leaves 1 more tile for them to draw. 1 final tile. If they can find it. The Robosloth across the table is very willing to catch up 1 away. Oh, the Dora! Oh, it comes out! Goes for it, no
Yeah.
call.
they have to push.
Bladcraft
Oh, that's a
on the
good
move.
draw.
It's an
for
interesting
Toyman.
draw. Yes, the 9 so pair comes out. 1 pin, very safe. 6 pin, that is a very nice tile. I don't think it's quite Tempa yet.
Yeah, it's Ishanten.
Okay.
Oh.
No pawn here. Wouldn't be worth the wait, really.
Dama for Toyman.
But how are you gonna con if you don't pawn? Finds the
Oh,
2!
wow.
Random Duck drops it.
Oh yeah, interesting Dama from Toyman. Even though they were Tenpai with like it had a chance at 2 Uradora.
Yeah.
What was the weight?
I think it was 5-8 pin or something like
5-8
that.
so.
5-8 so.
Oh, okay. Yeah, this should be. Wait. Oh, okay. I guess that's why. So Giant Roboslot is in Team Ritsu-san, and right now they are in 2nd place with 86 points. So I guess they might had some instruction from their captain to be a bit more cautious about their push for the decision.
Yeah, potentially. But still, the Uradora, the Kan Uradora, they're so juicy. Plus the fact it moved from 3 Han to 4. It's all so juicy. I would have just slammed it. And then get yelled at by Captain after if I deal in. I just have to deal with it. Just have to deal with it.
I think they would have lost their stick anyway because 2-pin was Genbutsu to them, so Duck would have discarded it anyway.
Right.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, you're right. It would be
Yeah.
a better incentive from Duck to push the 2-pin. Yeah, it wouldn't change the outcome.
What are we at here? Duck discarding the extra 8 because they have the pair of 9s already. Yeah, Duck just going for the cleanest Ishanten, cleanest one away. No dangerous tiles. Well, that's what they think, but actually that South might end up dealing in if Robosloth gets some good tiles here.
Yeah.
But Robo is actually really far away. it's almost not even a race.
Yeah, I mean now they have a chance to go for Chanta, but then yeah, there is a Richie, so it's a bit more difficult.
Yeah, maybe 7 pairs, but so far folding.
Yeah. Oh. Oh yeah. Sorry, go ahead, Map.
No, I was just gonna say they have the option to try to like G-Toy, but you'd have to push a lot of crazy tiles.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. So I was gonna say as a reminder that the sub for freewheeling Estuarian, their score won't matter for that game. So even if they have a plus 100 points, it won't change the score for freewheeling
Oh,
since they get a minus 40 flat penalty. As a reminder. And that's a good sumo for random deck.
yeah. But the sub can reduce the scores of the other players.
Yeah, they can do that. Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. The
Mhm.
instruction they have is that to just play like this is a ranked game, so not try to go for some crazy Yakuman or things like some
Right.
obviously crazy plays that like you wouldn't normally do.
Right. Well,
Has to be respectful to the other players.
we've got Robosloth here on the right with a pair of South and a Dora. The Dora's going to be hard to connect though. It has to connect through the Dora indicator. Well, not if Robosloth
if they
draws an
draw.
extra pair.
Just G-Toy.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
also an option here. Or just
think I would
calling.
even- Yeah, I would even toy if I get 4 pin.
I was kind of curious as if they were gonna do the Sanshoku because they had the 789 Sanshoku chance as well, but
Hmm.
looking more towards Adora.
Oh, the other pair of Dora goes to Bladcraft. Bladcraft also collected a couple of red 5s, so Bladcraft's sitting on a
Very
monster
shiny
here.
hand.
Yeah.
Could also go 7 pairs.
Bladcraft, yeah. Or it could also go Sanshoku too, depending on.
Oh yeah, they have a 456 Sanchoku too. Wow.
And our sub here, Estuarion, in the dealer spot, might even be able to make a Chanta
Another
Sanchoku. And Random Duck is not falling far behind either. Random Duck, 2 away from Template.
This is a very interesting hand. And this is Ishanten for Shimocha now.
Yep. Robo Sloth. Not being a sloth here. Oh, we got the crying face from Bladcraft. That might be giving out information. I wonder if people know.
I think the cry is because it had like 789 in their discard pile
Yeah.
or something, or all the sumo BDs.
Yeah, that's fair. We have a Chinya. Keeping the red
Yeah,
dragon
they're-
over the chance of
Oh.
1, 2, 3 Sanchoku.
Oh.
Interesting.
Guess it's very
Maybe another
dangerous.
Dama.
It's a Damaten. Oh yeah, Robosloth has the south, so it doesn't need Yaku.
It's very gross Dama.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh, 5 pairs! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, Pondo! That's gonna mean
Oh.
the red 5 pin's gotta come out, yeah. That's a very spicy
Wow.
move. To go for the
So-
pawn and cut the red 5.
Yeah, so now the thing is Estuarion is keeping the tune, but it might deal in later.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, just now.
I think
It might
Estuarion was
keep the
worried
quarter.
about it in the first place. Oh, but does cut it. We got a pawn.
Wow.
Just don't cut Dora. Just don't cut Dora, Vladcraft, and you'll be okay. I mean, there are 8 months still out there. Alright, we got the Sumo
Oh.
Reach.
Just
Yeah.
wait a bajillion turns and then reach it, yeah.
Oh, counter call. Waiting for 8
Now we have
8 mon.
a double run.
Double run opportunity. Tempai! Vladcraft Tempai!
Wow! What a hand!
This is huge.
Toy Dorasan.
Yeah, I think Random Duck is 1 away as well. Yeah, Random Duck is technically 1 away from Tempai as well. Con opportunity?
Oh, Khan!
Con after. Oh!
What shot! Wow! Sorry, but wow!
What's the Ura?
And the other one
Oh,
is
he
the
did!
Ura indicator. And there's 3, no 2 Uradoras. One.
Easy buy, man.
Wow!
Robo Sloth hitting the clutch con into sumo when your other last weight was the other indicator tile. You found the last tile you could
You
find.
just get free extra Dora.
16,000. That means all of Robo Sloth's tiles were in the dead wall. Well, I guess Bladcraft had the others. But like the two
Yeah.
eight mot, we're both in the dead wall, so you have to find it yourself with your con.
Yeah. Wow. This is
Huge.
insane. What a hand. What a round.
That's W League excitement, baby.
Oh yeah. Definitely. This is crazy.
Rob is what, 2 away now? So Rob can still keep going on this momentum here. Robo Sloth. I may be a sloth, but I ain't a slouch.
Oh yeah. With that range hand, definitely.
Holy. Random duck 1 away on the right, trying to stop this flow. Vladcraft across the table has a pair of Dora, but way slower than the other players here. And Estuarian has made the call, but they're actually still 2 away.
Yeah. They have a small chance at oh, not keeping the Foso. Interesting.
Ooh, 1 away. Robosloth. Out goes the tile. 1 away. Not keeping the 3-3-3-5. Just trying to keep this as safe as possible.
Well, the 3-3-3-5 shape doesn't really help anyway, because you're still Ish on 10 even if you draw it.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is a wider
Interesting maneuver here. 1 away still. But yeah, much wider.
one. That's an interesting shape.
Yeah, it's probably worth cutting the 2-mon or the 3-mon here. Oh, no,
The
I
issue
guess
is-
Fruity 10. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Fruitan, yeah.
Still, the
Oh.
shape is so wide. You probably hit the shape and then wait on like 4-7 after. It might still be worth taking, even Fruity 10. No, but Robosloth
I don't
was
know.
right. He
Take
could
your-
read the wall.
Take your
Wall's
time
red.
here.
Which type would you discard? 8-pin or 3 so? If it matters.
I don't know if it matters too much. I think 3-so is the safest.
Yep,
Just looking at the board.
But it's Sanzo. Danger of discarding Sanzo is always high. Robosloth knows this. Cuts the 8-pin instead. Silver!
Oh, wow!
8-pots? Was it 8-pots or was that Chi right?
No. Yeah, it was.
Yeah, the Chi broke
after
it.
the reach. Yeah.
This is still
There's
almost a
basically a
Mangan
marker
though.
anyway.
Who's going crazy? 59,500 points. Ritsu-san really going for that first place this game. And in the overall standings as well. This will definitely do it.
Solarian's hand is interesting.
Wow, yeah, a lot of shiny tiles. Unfortunately, they can call for Tanya if they want, but it would be very difficult.
It's not that crazy. But yeah, you still have to, I mean, whether you call or not, Estuarian still has to fill in those Kanchan, those inside shapes, the 3-mon, the 3-pin, maybe the 4-so. You can pwn some of them instead of getting the Chi, but they're all difficult shapes, so it might make sense to call regardless. This is interesting for random duck, like maybe Sanchoku on 789 or 678 if they can rotate. And Robosloth is not letting up, has been 1 away for a couple turns now.
Interesting. Yeah, they don't want to keep 3 pairs for this
Right.
Ishantel.
5, 6, 7, and 8889. Is that a monster weight? A 479 weight?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Very nice. Very nice. No Sanchoku. They're not going to wait for it.
So, 7-man is 1 left, 4-man is 1 left, and 9-man is 2 left. So
The
4
ones
times
in
weight.
Vladcraft hand are very loose.
Yeah.
Oh, counter
Oh.
Ricci potential.
Chase.
The weight is not great though.
What do you take?
Roboslot
Shanpan
is
or
thinking
Kanchan?
about this. This is hard.
Mm,
You might. Oh, takes the Shampoo.
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, maybe just because you don't have to discard the 5
Oh,
or
because of
7.
the 7 too, the 7 Suji.
Oh yeah. Oh, so yeah. Wait, 7-man is double run.
Yes, indeed. Oh, but it's Sumo this
Oh,
time.
it's
Just take it first.
yeah. Unfortunate.
Reach Sumo Pinfu. Small hand, but it does end Robosloth's insanely long streak here.
Yeah. He's a reign of terror.
Yeah, starting off with the Rinshan Kaiho Baimon. Random Duck definitely not out of it with this dealer turn left. 26,000 points, easy hill to climb. No call from Estuarion here. Interesting.
Yeah.
Going for more points, perhaps. Robosloth
wonder
has a
if
good
they-
hand again.
I wonder if they didn't take the pawn because they have no pairs in hand.
That's what I was
Possible.
thinking.
They have one now, and a Nobitan. A 3, 4, 5, 6, 4 in a row shape. Chance to pair weight on both sides. Duck has been fishing for Tempai for a couple turns now. And the one away, the Ishan 10 has been getting better and better. Rob now is 1 away? Yeah, Rob is 1 away, but the Ishan 10 is not that great. Blackcraft
And
on the right.
Richie for Random Duck.
Yeah. Dealer strike. Waiting on Dora. There's actually a bunch of Dora left and no Formon left in the wall. It's the unusual case where there's more Dora than non-Dora left for you to draw.
Yeah.
Gladcraft not dealing in. Hard because it's an early reach, not that many opportunities for safety. But our other players are using whatever opportunities they have. So it looks like the dealer is going to have free reign to draw their Sumo here. It's only a matter of whether they do or not. And it's still possible that the other players deal in with the Formon.
Yeah, if Toyman decides to push their hand, they might maybe deal in. But I don't know.
Yeah, this is a tough spot right now. Not really any good safe tiles. The Formon looks like a really nice tile to discard and just go on. You're going to use it as the pair, so avoids dealing in. I mean, 3-mon is also a solid choice if you're pushing. 7-mon
Yeah.
passes. Tough spot for Robosloth here. Robosloth, what you gonna do? Is it East first? Or is it 4-mon
Yeah.
first? Oh, just fold. 8-mon back to back.
Oh.
Alright.
Yeah, I
Robosloth
mean,
avoids
with
the
their
deal.
point lead, there is no reason for them to push.
That's fair.
And Random Deck is in Team Kodaku, and they know that before this game started, both them and Random Duck are in top 2, so even if they win this hand, it doesn't change much for the standing.
I think Estuarion is like Damaten, but no, they didn't quite make Damaten.
No, they were
Yeah.
still Ishantan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Random
It's
Duck
just
gets the
that
sumo on
that
the
Sanzo
Dora.
push was really scary.
Sanzo push is always scary.
Not just because it's Sanzo, because like Sozu looks really bad.
Yeah, that's true. Ooh, and Random Duck with a pair of Dora.
Yeah, and that's the
Lord.
thing. You get one dealer Mangan and then another dealer Mangan, and then it's over. I mean, it's not over, but
And
then the
that's a really
lead
good hand,
changed.
too.
Any Shanten now for Chitoi.
Yeah, Chitoi.
But they might call the South if it comes out, which, like, I can't
They
read that.
probably would.
Yeah.
Because you can also go Toy Toy with this too. You can call anything really.
No. Toy isn't the Yaku. I'm sorry.
Oh, God, opportunity!
My bad,
Are we
then
striking?
Akuzuke South.
Oh, strike while the iron
Oh,
is hot.
Khan.
We've got some
Okay.
conspiration this game. Nothing big yet, but we'll see if the con leads to something in the future.
I guess Random Duck doesn't care about Chitoy or Toy Toy.
I suppose not. I mean, when you saw how much Robosloth got from a con, why not?
Yeah. Why not do the same, right?
Yeah. There goes a Tuso. Should be a decently safe tile for Duck to discard later on, now that two players have discarded it. Maybe we'll see the 5-7 pin come out. Yeah, I mean, the Ryanman shapes will be useful if Duck ever gets the triplet. Okay, just gonna play it safe and lock in Toy Toy here.
Yeah. I like that
The
move
fake
personally.
Yeah, that seems fun.
Just be non-Otozuke then, right?
Yes, if you don't have Toy Toy. There's one more south in the wall. Single south. Oh,
Oh.
we got the Dama 10. We got the Dama 10 with the triple White Dragon Anko. That's still a decent amount of points too. And that's gonna be tough for Duck. Duck was looking for the comeback there. And it was denied by powerful Dom. Estwarion, 5 dragons. 5 dragon opener.
Wow.
Oh,
Maybe
but
we can see
5 Dragon Chanta looks like.
problem is
Yeah.
everybody else has dragons to start the match.
Mm-hmm.
And Estwarion
Yeah,
is not in a
probably
position
not.
to call.
Probably just the Hatsu.
And maybe we'll see a half flush here. Yeah, it seems like it. Or a Chanta, as you said before. Maybe both.
Yeah, maybe Chanta on its own might be possible with this. Thanks to this 3 Sodra.
Dealer does make the call. Missing a pair, but does have that Nobitan shape we were talking about. 3, 4, 5, 6 to pair on either side. As well as the possible Dora pair weight, Dora Tanki.
Yeah. I think that since the team needs some points, there is a chance that they might go for Dora Tanki.
Alright. Robosloth trying to end the game. And in fact, Robosloth actually has decent value here with 2 Dora in hand as well. Willing to keep the Dora. Going for value over the shape, over the 3, 4, 5, 6. No con
Yeah.
here from Estwaria, not going crazy with it. Tempai. 8-pin Tempai for Robosloth.
And there is only 2 left in the war.
No call from Estwaria. Thought about it for a while, but passed.
Oh, interesting choice now.
Yeah, but gonna keep the Dora. Dora keep the... Big drop a random Duck. Oh, 1 away. Not quite Sanshoku, but 1 away.
Oh, Batcraft is
No,
not
yes,
Tempai
it is.
for 9 pin. Oh, never mind.
Behind the 8-pin. Robosloth been sumoing all game. That's another one.
Yeah.
Another 3 Han as well.
And I like the way Robosloth played, like trying to shut down every other's dealership because they know it's better to do that than just going for big value or big Richie when they didn't have the dealership.
And we are in all last now. Robosloth with a huge lead. It's hard for Duck to get this back. It's 20,700 points. So that's a Baimon Sumo, basically. Or a direct hit Hanuman. Our other 2 players, Bladcraft and Estwarion, fighting it out for 3rd and 4th. Of course, Estwarion as a sub. Score does not count, but Bladcraft's score will count. So Of course, Bladcraft
Yeah.
wants to get out of last place. He's got 3 Dora here, so this is a good shot to do it.
Yeah, if they can mitigate the score for their team, it would be huge.
Yeah, if
Like,
Bladcraft can get this closed and direct hit Random Duck, there's even a chance of second place, but it would have to be closed. It needs some
Yeah.
reachy magic.
Yeah, Richie, Dora 3, Ura 2.
Yeah,
And
White Dragon as well. In
Yeah,
fact, doesn't
for
call
Bayman.
here. And he calls from the dealer. Oh, call from across the table. Robosloth
Yeah.
going for the Tanyao. All simples. Oh, there goes a 3-pin. That's gonna make Robosloth a little bit upset. Robosloth really needs that 3-pin.
Oh, that's an interesting draw.
There's still 2 3-pin left in the wall, and our dealers now have 5 pairs. Chitoy Master, Astorion. Another 3-pin comes out from Duck to annoy Robosloth some more. Tempai.
Tempai.
Does Duck have another 3-pin?
The
No.
last one.
Duck does not have
Yeah.
another 3-pin.
It would be very unfortunate.
We cut 3 3-pin in a row, and then the last one dealt in. Whoa, 7 pairs! Is it Ricci time, or are they going to Damaten on Forso like the East one? Oh,
don't
Ricci
need
this
to.
time.
But
The game comes
Oh.
full circle. So we started
Yeah.
with a Chitoitsu on Forso, and we're back here again with a Chitoitsu on Forso. Oh, and Robosloth folding, so we might not end.
Duck is going for it though. On Dama.
Yep.
3-man Tonki.
Yeah, they have Yaku. They have the Ipeko 789 man Ipeko. So it's already.
2-pin should be fine.
Is it though? Is it?
I don't know.
Just
to
2
be
3-pin
honest.
now. They're only yeah. Duck doesn't believe it.
Yeah.
The 3-pin came out, but Robosloth had already
Oh
folded.
no!
The last 3-pin.
Unfortunate.
That's a super aggressive 3-pin, but Bloodcraft's gonna go for it. Tempai. Bloodcraft could
Yeah.
hit it big here. Only White Dragon, but they're both in the wall.
Yeah.
So 2 very unlikely weights from our lower placed players, 4th and 3rd. But they're fighting each other to see who can dig their way out of last. They're both some big hands as well. Oh, Dealer Sumo!
wow.
Estorion. We started with Forso. Gonna end with Forso Chitoits. That's a Haneman. That's tough for Bladcraft.
It's huge. Because now they can strip away Random Duck second place now.
Yeah, I mean, what can you do really as Bladcraft? You just have to fight with what you have, right?
Yeah. They tried. They tried to fight hard for the 3rd place, but it didn't happen unfortunately.
Now Random Duck, the one with the dragons, and in this case, the other players don't really have the dragons. There's just one in Estorion's hand. So Random Duck has the opportunity here. Maybe the Gyakuten, the full comeback Yakuman.
Now imagine if the sub is getting first. Can be possible. Right now they are Ishanten, so they can call Bitempai or go for the Richie.
Yeah, and I mean, they've drawn the second red dragon, so Duck's chance of Yakuman is basically gone.
Yeah.
This is it's a no Yaku Tempai. Estorion not gonna
Yeah.
take it. Could move to like Chanta with that after, but would need to switch the 4-pin for the 1-pin. Definitely not worth
Yeah.
it here. Oh, Random Duck gonna have to really think about this one. Yeah, they're going for something big, whether it's Honitsu or
Oh, here we go.
dragons.
Leech, oh, they-
Yeah.
So they go for it.
Yep.
Even though 9-man is dead, they can still win on 6-man.
Yep, and the red dragon. Oh, there's
Yeah.
one in the wall. And one in Duck's hand, which is extremely loose, but I don't know. I mean, there aren't that many safe tiles. Duck might use the... Yeah, there goes one dragon already, so the other might come out. It's just luck that it wasn't the right one. They're both empty on the
Use
board.
Tenpai for sloth.
Yeah.
Oh, there it
Oh,
is!
there you go.
That's a change in position, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Mhm.
7,700, big damage. Now Astorian's going for first place. The sub is going on an angry South 4 streak. Rampage. They'll say at the end of the game, how come everyone has 0 points? And they're like, oh, the sub score didn't count. They took all the points.
That would be funny.
RoboSloth is gonna do their best. He's gonna do his best to try and stop that. RoboSloth has 2 completed shapes and 6-7 Ryanmen open-ended, so pretty fast. On the left, Bladcraft has a fast hand, but this is not going to be enough to get them out of last place. We'll see if they take it. I mean, at this point, I think you just take it, because it's way too hard to get a point change position. Oh, maybe Sanchoku, though. Okay. Even with Sanchoku, it's really hard. You need a direct hit, and it has to be basically random duck, and you have to flip. Not even Baimon. Yeah, Baimon direct hit would do it.
Yeah, you need Bayman. Haneman is not enough.
Yeah.
Wait. I need to. Yeah, I think it's enough if someone else scores Richie.
Yes, someone else would have to put a Ricci stick on the table.
Yeah,
Out comes the
then they're Richie
2-3.
for Haneman.
So Vladcraft definitely locked in on that Sanchoku. Cutting
Yeah.
the 2-3 pin, the good shape. It's actually quite a good shape there. In order for it to get value. RoboSloth 1 away from Tenpai now. You could have a
This is
classic Sanzo right here. Inside Sanzo.
6-0 does nothing for the hand.
Oh, switching it!
Oh.
No, there goes the Sanchoku! Oh, we're flipping and
Oh.
flopping and switching and swapping. We got a
And
Tenpai.
stuff
We
is-
got the Sanzo Tenpai. Is it 7
Two in the
pairs?
order.
Is that Vladcraft's idea? Oh, doesn't get that though. 1 away. 1 away for Vladcraft.
Interesting.
Oh, can get the 2-sided away. Switches to the 2-side. Sanzo and Rosso now. 3-6. Sanzo!
Oh,
Here we go.
Sanzo!
Here we go.
Room. Classic Sanzo finish. And RoboSloth taking it down 57,000 for the Ritsu-san team. Estorion in second for freewheeling, but the sub score is cancelled out. Random Duck for Kodaku taking the minus 13.3, and Bladcraft unfortunately for Chun marks the spot. That's a tough one, minus 50.4. What a game. What a crazy game.
that Rinshan was crazy for
Richard
Bayman.
Kyle. Finding
think
your
that-
last weight.
Yeah, in the Dead World. I think that the saddest thing is when Bradcraft called Richie in South 4. They could have gotten the win for third place, but unfortunately we had Esturarion going with this 4-0 win again.
Yeah. Alright, let's see if the other game is still running.
Seems like so.
It is running. So we'll take a look at it soon.
And also, everyone, please make sure to stay after this game is finished, because we have something to show you after the game.
Oh, Kawaii Zoe, South 4 needs to come back against Lei. Just under 10,000 points. Ooh, Kamino Keisei. Man, the snack groups, the unhealthy binge snack groups, they have a commanding lead on this table currently. But-
Yeah. So even with this, even if they take a fourth place here, a third place, sorry, it's still not enough to move them away from their first place.
Yeah, but we can see Paul Blart Fart maybe has the tools here, has the tiles to take even third place. Needs to be a direct hit on Igor though. If Igor
Yeah.
ever drops that Dora, not that they would considering the shapes they have now, but it could be huge. Kawaii Zoe 1 away. Dora for Igor.
Oh,
Now both left and right. They both have a pair of Dora. Igor
That's a-
triples up. Huge. Isn't that? It's 1 away. It's 1 away from
yeah.
Tenpai.
Confusion.
Yeah. And you have an Itsu chance with it too.
Will we see Khan?
Yeah.
It's being held. It's not Khan
Oh.
yet, but it's being held.
It's
This is
Tenpai.
not the
Yeah.
Itsu, but it is
Not
Tenpai.
Itsu, but it's still good.
This could end it.
Yeah.
This could definitely end it. Lee across the table. Oh, doesn't go for 7 pairs, doesn't go for Toy Toy, goes for fold. Alright, Kawaii Zoe Tenpai. Dealer's trying to hold on here, trying to get that first place. Cuts the con tile. It's a safe tile. Paul Blart Fart doing their best.
Almost everyone has to fight, but Toyman.
Yeah. Paul Blart Fart?
And the 7 pin is loose from Kamicha.
Yeah, but it does look like Paul Blart Fart is kind of folding here, even though they're in last.
Yeah, I mean they have to
They don't
fight.
want. They don't want to make it any worse. But they move back to like 2 tiles from Tenpai. Are they gonna go back around? They do try and turn it back around, and it's not gonna work this time. Igor catching the 7 pin, catching a slight win here in South 4. Not enough to get to second, but enough to prevent Paul Blart Fart from coming back. So
Yeah.
Tokuhatsu taking the 4th on that one. Yamaui no Hana getting a much needed win here to rise them out of the ashes from last place. Kawaii Zoe for Kame no Keisei catching up to unhealthy binge snack groups with a second. Igor taking a minus 18.9. That's probably still good enough to stay in first for UB snack groups, but definitely much more competitive. And Paul Blart Fart, unfortunately for Tokuhatsu, taking the 4th there. Woo!
This was a very tense day.
That's right. I mean, it's the first day of semifinals. First playoff run. It's gotta be tense.
Yeah.
But, as tense as it was, everyone can breathe a sigh of relief, I suppose. Because it's over now. 3 new players for each team will be going at it tomorrow for the second half of the semifinals.
Yeah, tomorrow we will have Navitas for as the host and Cookies and Sivrion for commentating. So
Very
make sure
exciting
to
squad.
not miss that.
And as Kodo said, don't go anywhere. We've got a surprise.
Yeah, so we were mentioning Cookies commentating tomorrow, and it's not a coincidence that I'm telling that because Cookies made a video compilation for the W League for the semifinals, and we would like to showcase that. So please enjoy.
All right. Here we are.
And Venus is up for bid. I think Venus is pretty good. Oh, we have. Oh,
What?
oh, what?
Free Benjamin
What?
straight up from Suizo Eater. Well, he's gonna win that bid.
So that captain wanted to bid for 30, but he
Mhm.
mistyped.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So he went with 300 instead on 30. So yeah, he's poor now.
He finds the forces.
Oh,
my
come
goodness!
here.
3 pins to the wall. It was just hiding at the end of the wall. Final draw from Venus.
リーチ
And it's an
Yeah.
Paimon!
Oh my god,
ドラドラ
Oya Paimon for Venus. Oh my gosh.
that's huge. Now all of a sudden everything is like flipped. Now Venus is first,
Yeah,
and
because
Henning has
This is the power of the $300 player.
It's just Sanacor, Curly, and Suizo.
I think Curly has the most points in this.
Oh
case,
man,
then.
so it's gonna come down to the wheel. Wait, it's all coming down to the wheel. Hold on, I gotta pull up the wheel
it's
stream
come
here.
down from the wheel.
Nah, what? There's 3 players left. We now have like the 1/3.
Oh, okay. I can do two auction at the same time.
Yeah, you can do 2 auctions,
Okay,
so that works.
So we consider that
Nope.
Ruan got.
I
So
can't. Man, that's a bold decision by the
Somehow.
wheel there.
Yeah, very
denying
bold.
the Celestial who just won the cat food bowl. The wheel says no. The
Yeah.
wheel knows something.
That you can discard 4 pin because like it's all half Suji, and then with the Idayonken it should be safe. But
Oh
going with the say and that's
He's having Sumos. Oh, with the 2.
Ura 2!
Oh, no.
oh wow.
Oh yeah, Hane.
Hane starting off the bat.
What is this?
Please. What is this high five?
I got
Wow.
what?
This is
I've never seen so much of an unfair game. What is it? What?
wow. Like I we might see the first player who gets to above 1k 100,000.
カン
Oh no.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right. All right.
Wow.
Get at the count, Kakoto. It's not just count.
Oh yeah, the count. I'm way too absorbed by what's happening that
Oh
I
my
forgot about
God.
the count.
Where are the green dragons? Not a single one has come out. What?
It's where is it? I mean, they even can't do go digging in the dead wall for it.
Mira's weight is dead.
Oh,
No, no, no,
Oh.
no,
oh
no.
no, it's a
It's-
Yakuza.
it's-
Yes, Yakuza.
Yeah.
Right.
It is dead.
Takes the upgrade. Ooh.
No,
Oh.
the dream.
Oh! Oh!
Oh, this is so devastating.
Yeah.
Oh, still a Oya manga. Still so devastating.
Yeah.
Yeah, we might see
What?
dude.
That
What
is.
Oh, oh no.
How is it fair? I'm saying the same thing over and over, but you get a Sho Sangen with a possible Daiji, and now you get Hatsudora 3 in your open high pie. Where in the world is this allowed to be fair?
Oh god.
I mean,
I can't watch.
there is nothing fair.
We have
This
the
is-
100k break.
Oh yeah, I have to.
I said
add,
Mr. Fung was bullying. No, this is true bullying. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Well, at least they get to set a cool record. I guess they were
Yeah.
going for that. So
Yeah, I think
Let's
the
play.
highest record was like 95k, but this plus 98.9.
wow.
Wow, I have never
Congrats.
seen that.
Yeah, congrats to Bayonetta.
I mean, dealing in here is not a big deal, actually. It's oh, okay, never mind. This
Oh.
Khan.
This is scary now. Now this is scary because If
Now
Gwen gets
he's
into
reaching.
Tenpai, he might just drop the it.
Yeah.
He might know. That's the worst.
Yeah.
That's a big hit.
Rage.
Probably forced to like throw the whites instead.
Yeah.
Again, it's dealer Ricci. It's just it's just a hell lot.
He could have basically 2 Dora and literally anything else.
Uh-oh. Wow.
Dora.
Whale just being a big bully.
Yeah, I know.
We've got Boku no Nico, the legendary 4 Saint 3 and 1 Celeste. Actually, I think one of them is Saint 2 now. I can't remember. Maybe it's still Saint 3. But yeah, Boku no Nico, Mahjong Soul Enjoyer, playing for the Chitoitsu Enforcers. Oh, big draw! Okay, maybe smaller draw, but big enough draw. Oh, okay, it was Uradora. That like kind of makes up for the Sanchoku, right? Yeah, they both would have been 7 or Hanuman level, so the Uradora is good enough. Wow, their scores
Well,
are
at least
so
Nico
rounded
came
out.
back from all those deal-ins in East.
Goodness, okay, never mind. Just draw the 4, so holy cow. I
Apparently
summoned it
we're
into
wrong.
existence. Well, that definitely worked
Yeah.
out for Bobo, so now has a 3-sided weight instead of just that, that Conchon from
Wifing
earlier.
he just draw. Oh, that's a chase fortune, man.
Jimin
Also,
also
they
won.
decided to-
147.
147
that's
versus 258, so wow.
yeah. So 147. So
Oh, Ippat.
oh,
Wow,
that's an Ippat.
that's
Easy
Wow.
Mangan.
On a
Actually, this is
tougher
Hanuman
man.
Kura. Oh my gosh, you're at 2.
Oh,
okay, I
that's
saw
oh
one.
no. Oh no.
Oh, Paimon, sorry.
Nine man. No, but tanking the 8k. That's huge. Oof, that's huge.
Oh, da da da.
Oh, Senpai! Okay.
Another reach.
Oh, that's
it's so
similar.
Oh!
Unfortunate.
Is that Ricci
come
enough? The extra Ricci stick?
No, it's not.
No.
It's not.
What? 4, 6, 7?
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Wait. Oh
Yeah.
my god, that's just enough. Wow. That
Win
Ricci stick
on
really changed.
ties.
Wow.
The Ricci stick, man.
That's a difference of 20 points.
Oh, the
A
Sankin
terrifying
comes
tile.
out.
Still Tenpai on 5, so
LPY is fighting. 5 so is dead for Isabel.
Not live in the wall at all. It looks like such a dangerous tile. Certainly understandable to not want to drop it.
Yeah, the only outs for LPY and Ichigo are the 7 zones. Which are 3 left, but nowhere to be seen! Are they coming?
Still draw.
Last 2 tiles?
Draw left for each. Call back into tempo.
Come on,
with
but
the
Ichigo!
Akka. That
Come
might,
on! Come on!
That might
Ichigo!
push the EV up enough to take this.
Oh, come on.
think about that.
It's a Mangan.
Oh!
Yeah, we're
And
going.
they take it back!
Oh, there's a 7! Oh, take the roll.
Oh no!
Double animation!
Oh,
Oh, let's go!
タンヤオドラドラに
Rotate for everybody!
that's,
マンガン
that's sad.
リーチ法廷
Oh, and Urura.
Oh, the Ura too! Oh,
マンガン
Hote plus Ura. Wow.
wow.
Crazy hand.
What?
Yeah.
What a game!
Con opportunity.
Oh my god.
Ooh, not quite. It was so close. Sanzo's the new Dora.
So this upgrades to Hanuman with 2 indicators. Could be a Baimon.
It could be.
Yeah, this is going to disturb the entire game. Navita's making an interesting call here. This is
Calls Vidro into a win.
Oh,
Oh my god.
San by
Ura 4? Okay.
insane. Well, I hope you all like that surprise. Thanks to Cookies and Cream for all of her hard video editing work and finding those beautiful clips. You also kind of heard her on commentary a couple times.
Yeah, she's very good at making some trailers and videos. So again, a big thanks to her for making that. And with that, this is the end of day 1 of the semi-finals of the W League, and obviously tomorrow there is day 2, same time. Same time, and a lot of more players to play, so make sure to not miss the W League action for tomorrow.
Yeah, exciting. We'll have some new commentators, we'll have some new players, same W League place. So with that being said, do we have anybody to raid? Any Wooliegers? Are they all burned out from Wooliegging?
I'm seeing Shimmer streaming.
Okay. Let's do that.
And I don't know the others. Yeah, I don't know the others.
Alright, well, thanks everyone for watching. We're gonna raid Chimerico, one of the W League players. And you'll be able to see more exciting Mahjong.
Yeah.
Alright. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye bye.
Bye. See you tomorrow, everyone.
See you tomorrow.